Big show today. We, of course, are kicking things off with the Best Ball Bash. You can see right here, just drop the hashtag join the bash in the chat. I'll spin the wheel. If your name comes up, you get to hop on stream, draft a team with me. I'll pay for it. We'll split any of the prizes. And then after a couple of drafts with YouTube members, we will be welcoming in Evan Silva. Almost 5 years since he was on the Randomizer program. We'll be looking for redemption today. But first, the bash. Let's do it. Welcome to the Best Ball Bash. We are throwing a party. One of you guys in the chat will be hopping on stream to draft, and then we will split the $2 million prize.
We are in the 2020 Honda Civic.
I think we got to lock him up.
You're going to be able to get us Jalen Knoll to fall by staring them down in the eye right now.
That's exactly what I'm trying to do, Pete.
Lock him up.
That's my kind of guy. I am going to need a howl from you.
Hopefully none of my neighbors mind.
Oh, this is going to be my life. This is so much fun.
All right. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. We are finally to the part of the season where we can bring back weekly randomizer streams, and excited to have Evan Silva joining us here in just under 90 minutes. We got some people becoming YouTube members. Welcome. Adam's Digest. Feels like a very official YouTube handle there. Look at that logo with the AD. Welcome. Welcome. All you have to do to be eligible to hop on this stream is become a YouTube member. Does not matter which level you are at. Any YouTube member gets access to the bash. If you are part of the Best Ball Value Hounds tier, you'll get access to all of the After Dark episodes. I did one with Mike Shope last night, the voice of Buffalo Bills Radio, the host of ADP Chasing. Very fun episode with him. And I even learned that he's a big card collector. He's going to a card collecting show in Chicago this weekend. So check out that show with Mike Shope. Take advantage of your YouTube membership. You get access to the full archives there. All kinds of evergreen conversations. Chris says my 2-week exile is over. That is right. We do have a 2-week, moratorium once you have been on the show. You got to let some other people get up here. Looks like we got 13 entries. I see my guy, Paul. Paul told me in the Discord he's on vacation this week or in between jobs. So let's see if he can get some of that, vacation run good going in his favor. What is up, Fantasy Pill? One of our recent guests. Yes, you are still in jail. I need to like code something up so we can actually have a running tally of all of this. So people aren't trying to pull a fast one on me either. I see Blizzy here. What's up? Yeah, let's do the early bird gets the worm here. Clay joining Zuko. Quick, get those hashtags in. Hashtag join the bash. I'm going to spin here. If you don't get on stage for this one, we will do one more. We'll have time for 2 drafts today before Silva joins us. So let's go ahead and rip this in. We got Zuko's entry. We got Clay's. Good luck to everyone here today on the bash. Who is it going to be? GiveDaddyASpike. One of my favorites from, I don't know, a couple months ago. GiveDaddyASpike was on. Shoot me a message, sir. We'll get you back here in the mix, drafting on the bash. What's up, Colin? What's up, Mr. Mister? How you doing, brother? And let's see what we are going to be drafting today. There he is. Yeah, shoot me a message on Discord. I don't remember where our DM is. There you are. All right. We will get the. You said you're going to be 30 seconds. What do you want to draft? Because I might get us in this. I want to make sure too that we get everything in here. And I can't keep Silva waiting. I mean, can you imagine if I kept Silva waiting today? That would undo whatever goodwill I have built up to get him back on this program for sure. There are some new contests in the lobby. We got, wow, the Little Dalmatian 2 is already a $1, 101 entry max. What's this fill rate at? 67%. Didn't this drop 2 days ago? There's the Mini Schnauzer, the $3 20 entry max. The Chow Chow, 15 entry max, 50K to first. Definitely got to get my Chow Chows in. Definitely. But we'll see what GiveDaddyASpike wants to draft. Here he is. There he is. What's up, dude?
What's up, dude? How you been?
Good to see you. Real quick, before the pleasantries, what do you want to draft today?
Oh, BBM.
All right, look at that. No hesitation. This is actually my 101st BBM. I
Nice.
cleared 100.
I'm almost up there with you. I'm at like 95 right now. I'm trying to max both BBM and the Millie Maker.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very well. Very well. When were you last on? Was it the spring? Was it earlier than that?
It was like maybe like 6 weeks ago, 8 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. What's new since then? For people who don't remember, I believe last time you were on, you were talking about some of the prop bets you had done, trying to dunk a basketball.
Yeah,
Your friend to that. Yeah.
A lot's been going on. I really appreciate the positive remarks you had to say about the little venture I was doing with the little fantasy website I did. So you inspired me. I bought a lawyer. I got a legal opinion. I'm trying to get operating in 22 states soon, but I'm just talking to bankers, and it's been a lot of bureaucratic hell, but I hope to push through and get live for the NFL season.
Yeah, to refresh my memory on this, because I vaguely remember. What were you working on?
Yeah, weekly DFS low ball. So you just want to
yeah.
score as little as possible. And then I'm also going to run a full season guillotine one and done league. So you can pick, you set a DFS lineup every week, pick whoever you want. You can only use a player once per season. And then the bottom, like if there's 100 people, the bottom 6 get chopped every week.
So it's just a single player score that you're.
Or you fill a full lineup.
Oh, you do fill a full lineup.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you fill a full lineup. So like, a lot of people like pick CMC super early because like he's going to get hurt and then he doesn't, and they just have dust for the playoffs, or they are too conservative and they have nothing.
That's fun, dude. Well, glad to see that you've been. It sounds like you're coding up a storm over there.
I really am. And I'm also a certified chat rat now. You can see me hating on people, being nice to people. I'm in the streets.
Wow. Where are these chats taking place?
Only this show. I mean, there's so much content, dude. I try and watch a good amount, but I always tune in for this one live.
Love to hear it. Appreciate that. We do have some friends and family in this draft. I see Len Keith. I see TM Longacre. Of course, Aaron here. We got the 111. Let's see what we're working with here. You got the Lamb, Genty, Cook, Barkley by ADP. Who are you interested in here?
I am interested in CeeDee Lamb.
Let's do it. CeeDee Lamb, come on down at 111. Slides a little bit past ADP. I don't think it's quite worthy quite yet. Do you have a running back you like to pair him with here at the 2-2?
I've been hearing a lot of good buzz on Kenneth Walker. I'm sold on it.
Yeah.
If this person snipes us, we can go Saquon.
Yeah. Oh, he does.
Yeah,
he goes Kenneth Walker.
We can go Saquon. They couldn't hear us in time. They didn't snipe. There's a 5-second delay.
There you go. Barkley and CeeDee Lamb to start. Seems nice. Can't complain with that.
It is nice. I was hoping for a player. I brought props. I got my chain. I got my sunglasses. I was hoping we get Justin Jefferson. I was going to hit a gritty for the stream.
Yeah, I am getting.
That's what I ran to get while we were taking 5 seconds between when I got a pick. Every week I'm out here. I got my stupid little props. I'm like, I'm going to get on stream. I'm going to hit a gritty. We're going to get Justin Jefferson. We're going to win $1 million.
Wow, and we missed it on. And now, what did you just crack? Wow, you're ready to go here.
We got a Trader Joe's sparkling water.
Okay, very nice. I got the Topo Chico going, so we got
Huge,
a little fizz here. What else have you been up to this summer?
You're just seltzer mogging me. That's cool. Yours is in glass. It costs 3 times as much. It's whatever.
It's my special little. I have my Topo Chicos down here, and I do it as a treat. Like, it's not a daily thing. It's like literally like once every 10 or 11 days. I'm like, oh yeah, Topo Chico.
It's cool. Big guys like you have little guys like me on the stream, and you just show me up.
No, man. Look at size wise, dude. This is a mini. This is
okay. Maybe you're not seltzer mogging too much.
No, dude, you're getting more ounces than me. I'm only 6.5 fluid ounces here, dude.
All right.
What have you done? Anything else this summer? Have you left your apartment?
I have. I'm out. What am I doing? Going on a lot of first dates. Just got back from the lake with the boys. That was fun. I got my draft in Vegas coming up in like 3 weeks. Should be fun.
That's your annual home league draft?
Home league draft. Yeah.
Where are you guys hosting that at?
Some people threw out the Sapphire Club, but that was looking a little prohibitively expensive. Also, a lot of people got girlfriends and wives, so that wasn't looking like a good idea. He got shot down, and we are going to be at it's called Beer Park.
I've heard of that. Yeah, my buddy Mike Zakarian, I think, has hosted some events over there.
Oh.
Said it's a good spot. Yeah,
it's good to know. Yeah, they provided a board and like a trophy, and I'm like, I'm not flying a board from the East Coast, so that'll work.
I just actually ordered because we're doing the ship chasing meetup in Austin this weekend, and I got our draft boards. They're actually like very easy to travel with because they just fold up. It's not like like a cardboard type of thing that would be a disaster to travel with. But yes, it's nice that they're going to accommodate you as if they've hosted fantasy drafts before. That sounds cool.
Yeah. All right. What are we looking at? Oh no, we got time.
Yeah, we got time. Everybody's taking their sweet time in this BBM here. I mean, I will say, like, yesterday was an insane news day. There are a ton of projection things that have changed. Some, pretty meaningful injury stuff, specifically with the Niners. This Ricky Pearsall stuff seems really bad. The Neighbors stuff seems really good. Anything else that's kind of on your radar to look out for in this draft?
Dude, I can't keep up with all this stuff. I definitely don't want Ricky Pearsall, obviously. Make sure you got your ETR ranks refreshed all the time. I am trying to draft a lot more like today and yesterday because I'm like, people are still taking Ricky Pearsall, like pick 100, and he might just be dust.
Isn't it how crazy that goes? Like everyone just assumes he's healthy, full off season. And then we go from swelling to there's concern. All options are on the table, and everyone's like, "Oh fuck, is he even going to play this year?" What a game we play.
It is so fickle. I feel so good about all my guys, and then you need to remember that like 80% of your lineups are going to be dust just because of one reason or another. Like you don't have the guy, or Saquon's only mids, or you just got to live with it.
So Brees is the faller here. We're on the clock. There's Kyron.
I love a faller. I'm an ADP little demon. I'm slurping it up.
Dude, I'm right there with you. Barkley, Brees, and Lamb. Yeah, man. Did something happen with Brees Hall? ADP 28, pick 35. That seems good.
Yeah, he's actually on the Jets.
Oh, fuck. I did.
Yeah,
dude, why didn't you tell me that before I clicked?
They're ass.
Dude, I pay for these whole overlays, and if they could just like remove the projection and just put New York Jets.
We will not be doubling up on Jets. I don't want to do that.
Kyron, Lad's
great. Lad's great.
All right, let's do it. All right, we'll take Ladd McConkey here. So we start Barkley, we start Brees Hall, CeeDee Lamb, Ladd McConkey. I mean, that really is the thing with the Jets. I think you can include the Browns, the Titans, where it's like you can make the case that a lot of the individual pieces are strong values, but how much do you want to be loading up on a single team?
Yeah, those little memes where it's like the bell curve of like the idiot guy, like the really idiot guy, the really smart guy. You know what I'm talking about? I can send it in chat later. Either way, there's just like the really idiot strategy is just draft good players on good teams. And I think that's also the really smart strategy.
It's the bell curve.
Oh, here's the yards per route run. I got all the shit. And it's just like, just draft a good player on a good team. Like take a Terry McLaurin, take a Ladd McConkey. You don't need to like convince yourself that Garrett Wilson's going to be the guy unless he's falling this far.
Well, we just convinced ourselves Brees Hall is going to be the guy, which I'm good with.
I'm an ADP demon. I like to think that, I'm growing as a best ball. I'm in my best ball puberty. I'm trying to figure out, am I a Chess Liam guy? Am I JJ Zacharyson learn to be a best baller guy? I'm figuring out who I am. I think I'm just an ADP demon. I think I just want to get 22% of my teams advance, and then hopefully I can just make one of the playoffs.
There you go.
I saw the inflammatory Ibuka in round 2 pick from Liam, and I'm like, I don't know how this could ever be good.
Yeah, the old reach to be unique argument. We have it every year. We did a long show on it on Off and On the Clock a couple of weeks back, but yeah, I mean that one it's hard because it's like I heard him. He explained it. He came on the Swolecast and he explained his reasoning, which is essentially like I'm going to add 3. I'm basically going to skip what was it, round 3 And he's like, so I'll just assume that the landmine, or sorry, I'm going to skip round 2 and I'll essentially have 3 round 3 players on my team, which sure, whatever. Like, I mean, I would argue that you're sacrificing too much projection relative to Drake London and Nico, especially with a guy that you could also take in the mid third and get with those guys. I'm definitely open to the idea of tiers being really flat and being like, you're always taking Devontae Smith in the beginning of the third and you're never pairing Gibbs or Bijan with a guy like Ladd who's going on the other side of the board. Like that stuff, I think I'm more open to.
Yeah, certainly. If I'm at one of the ends of the board, I find myself having to reach a lot more, which is why I generally enjoy being in the middle to get all that ADP. Because, I mean, you know, I'm a big solver guy now as I'm growing, figuring out I like the solver. And just the combos I have of like how much Nico and Gibbs, how much Jeremiah Love and Gibbs. It's just, there's just way too much. And you need to get unique on these sides, but like people will let you get unique and ADP in the middle. So like you'll not be overexposed to any combos and you'll still get the ADP value.
I want to say, yeah, you just referenced it. When we drafted last, I think you said you were just ETR ranks, but no overlays. It sounds like I'm
in the solver
now.
The
dark side.
Can we switch to see that?
Yeah. Let's see here. So we are about to be on the clock. It's pretty much all yellow here. Watson, Tate, Rome, Brian Thomas.
I'd love Watson. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'm good with him. Yeah, he's my highest drafted in this range. Him and Tyson, always good with either of them there. And yes, if you want to get the solver, like GiveDaddyASpike, like me here, get the combinatorial ownership up here, really balance your combos, see your exposures. You can get 20% off with promo code Pete. Have you learned anything about your portfolio now that you have the solver up while you draft?
Yeah, I mean, the main thing is the draft. What do we want here?
Yeah. Rome, Price, Tyson. You can pull up.
Yeah, we can go Tyson.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I'm a fan. If you go to the queue in the thing, it'll show you the exposures to or not the exposures, the amount, like the draft capital allocation.
Yeah.
That has been really helpful for me. I think that I've been going way too crazy with running backs. And, you know, it's nice to have this thing tell you that, like, you got 2 running backs to, like, at the early rounds, like, you're fine. Like, you can end with, like, 4 or 5. Like, you can fill it out with Pacheco. Like, there's always a good running back to get. And I find that I used to fall in the trap of, like, just spending too much on running backs. You can only start 3.
It is true. It's very true.
You should fill out your roster unless you get a crazy value. You know, if you need another wide receiver, if you only have 2 wide receivers, you can't be drafting your 4th running back. I know.
I mean, it's an unpopular opinion in this day and age of our sim ruled best ball world, just because those sims are, you know, pushing a ton of really heavy running back starts. Did you catch best ball breakfast? Did you see how many running backs in a row Pat and I drafted?
I did not. How many?
I believe it was 6. I think we took Tony Pollard as our running back 6.
You took 6 in a row?
It might have been 7. Yes. It was a lot. It was a lot of running backs.
All right.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
I'm always hopping in these drafts. I'm always trying to find anybody trying to show off and stream and take Zachariah Branch at 130. I'm in the drafts with you. I'm sneaking on people.
Wait. People are taking Zachariah Branch at 130?
One of the touts took Zachariah Branch at 130 on the stream. I think it was the hosted stream.
Okay. All right. Yeah, everything's a blur at this point. But I believe it. You got to go. You got to go get your guys there. But look, hey, I think we're simpatico as ADP demons, as we're calling ourselves here. We go CeeDee Lamb, Barkley, Breece Hall, Ladd McConkey, Christian Watson, Jordan Tyson. Nice spot here with all of our quarterbacks still being available, other than, say, Hurts with Barkley, but Dak, Herbert, Love, and Shuck there. So we'll have lots of ways to land this plane.
Yeah, that is one thing that I always look for when looking for guys in these mid rounds. Is like, I don't want to take someone that the quarterback's already gone, like DJ Moore. Like, I want to get the stacks in, and I don't really want to have to like reach for my guys or like go unstacked. So like someone like Jordan Tyson and Christian Watson are good because like they'll probably fall back to us at that ADP.
Yeah, and this has now been a pretty typical quarterback run that you see here. The McLaurin drafter pulls up Daniels, Burrows with Higgins. I guess May doesn't go to the AJ Brown drafter in this case, but you get Hurts to Devontae Smith. Everybody staying in their lane here in my 101st best ball draft with Give a Daddy a Spike. So what's next on the roadmap for the contest you're spinning up?
What's next on the roadmap, dude? I thought that we lived in the post regulation era and you could just trade on anything at any time and Trump was president, but it turns out there is a mind-boggling amount of regulation. So I am trying to get through that on top of my W-2 day job, and it's tough. So hopefully I can just get through this stuff and start offering contests before the NFL season starts.
Is it just applying for a lot of licenses? Is that what it is?
We're about to be on the clock.
Yeah. So there's both the quarterbacks here that stack up, Dak and Herbert. There's Jane Reed, there's Chuba, there's Harvey, Lawrence, Rico.
Justin Herbert runs. Dak doesn't. Let's click him.
Yeah, we might, behind us, let's just check. Yeah, he's going to take Lawrence. So we might be able to get both of these guys if you're interested, but let's grab Herbert first. We get Herbert with Ladd. I'm guessing Len is going to grab Lawrence with one of these picks. And then what else are you eyeing here?
I'm not over the moon on Chuba. We could try and set up the Green Bay double. What's Jordan Love's ADP right now?
Love's ADP is, let's see here. It is 113. So where do we
add 24?
We'd have to, 107, 110. That's in play.
No, this is too risky. We're too public. If someone's going to snipe us, let's go Dak. Yeah, let's get Dak.
I think the Dak and Herbert tap here is nice. You get them both stacked up with their wide receiver ones. We have a strong base at quarterback, running back, wide receiver now. We probably could have pulled off the thing, but guaranteeing two quarterbacks stacked at value, that just feels nice.
Yeah, definitely. And this is where I like to be, where I can take a third guy if I need to at a good value. Otherwise, I don't want to mess with any of that.
For sure. So here's the team, guys. Lamb, Barkley, Brees, Ladd, Watson, Tyson, Herbert, Dak. It sounds like you're probably mixing up your builds a good amount. It sounds like not quite as running back heavy as maybe the meta. What have you been doing with tight ends?
Tight ends just they fall when they fall. If I can't, I've been clicking a lot of Loveland if I'm on the left side of the board, but I mean it's hard to get people. I was actually really underweight Brock Bowers because I got caught by fake news that he got a hair transplant in Turkey in the offseason. And I'm like, this guy's not locked in. Like, I need to know that he's not just trying to like look cute for photos. I need to know he's got his mind on football. And now turns out still bald. Fake news. I need to up my exposure.
There you go. It sounds like you might be someone who reacted to the CJ Stroud photo of him looking like he was waltzing into a 7th grade English class. Have you adjusted the ranks from CJ Stroud having no motion?
CJ Stroud, no motion Twitter. Looking it up right now.
No, I'll pull it up for you, and I'll pull it up for the people here. Yeah, they covered this on ADP chasing this week. This was the fit here.
That's just someone you want to draft. He's not concerned what they think.
Okay.
He woke up in the morning and he wasn't like, how can I get my drip good? He was like, I'm so ready to pass. And they're like, you forgot to think about clothing. He's like, I know. My brain is so full of routes. My brain is so full of Nico Collins targets that I just put on what I had to.
It's so funny too, because it's not just the outfit. It's even like how he strolls in. Like, it really does feel like a kid who just does not want to go to history class right now. I love it. Yes, the chat mentioning Silva does look different. This is Evan Silva. He has been, really getting fit. He got the frosted tips. He's a new man here. No, this is Give a Daddy a Spike. Silva will be here in a little over an hour. Rest assured, I am drafting the bash. This is how the programming will go for the rest of the summer. We'll do a couple of drafts with the bash, and then we'll have the randomizer as part of the same streaming block. We have the 9-11 pick coming up. Never forget, and 10-2 here. Anything that you're thinking about positionally with our 2-2-4?
I was going to say, it's nice to be on the same program as ETR. The closest I normally come is when I send my sex jokes on the Monday morning solo cast.
Yeah. You get the contact high from Silva today.
I do. Let's find a bear we can draft late. Cole Kmet last round. See, now, I mean, I would normally panic, but allegedly I need wide receiver more than I need running back. So we can slot in Xavier Worthy. Ricky
Yeah,
Pearsall, we will not be slotting in. We love ADP.
No.
Ricky Pearsall is dust.
Yeah, so looking at this range here, yeah, I mean, I don't love these running backs. I am a Kittle bull. I don't mind the running backs if you want to grab a third here. What do you think?
Let's look at wide receiver. Jacoby Myers is ETR darling. He's fine.
He sure is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, Jacoby Myers, come on. He's our wide receiver 5. Yeah, the only issue with this too is, I mean, we have 4 high-end guys. The more you're drafting here, I mean, we're probably only taking 1 more wide receiver. So I do like keeping a little flexibility. You know, Trey Harris, Orion Flournoy, some of those guys here, we should probably keep a spot or 2 open. I'm going to look at running backs and tight ends. Mason, Kittle, Bill, Jones. Yeah, I'd say one of the running backs or Kittle probably makes the most sense here.
I like that. Jordan Mason's definitely been getting a lot of buzz. I didn't buy it at first, mostly because I have too much Aaron Jones, but I'm ready to pull the trigger on Mason.
Yeah, I'm good with Mason here. It sounds like you're maybe a little more skeptical on Kittle.
I'm not super skeptical on Kittle. I just would like to get Jordan Mason before running back starts looking a little bleak.
Yeah.
I love Kittle. Kittle's always on the BBM winning team, so I guess we missed that ship. But I mean, we need a third running back.
Yes. Herbert, Prescott. We have Barkley, Breece Hall, and Jordan Mason. I do think you're right there. Let's get that running back. I mean, it does really thin out quickly by the next time we draft, and we can always catch up here at tight end. Have you done any 4 tight end builds? Have you pushed it that far?
But that's just from a contact high of hearing all you absolute sickos. I just hear the words 4 tight end. I go, okay, sure, why not? Last 4 picks. I'm just absorbing all this information. Like, I don't know what the Sims even do. I like PPR Tyler's take on it. I just drafted against him yesterday. I think I got a better draft score on BBMDB. Get fucked, kid. That's right. But I don't really know how the Sims work. I don't know why 4 tight ends good. I do it a lot more on the other site where you have 20 picks and it's full PPR. But here I'm just like, I'm not really trying to scramble to get Evan Engram on the team. Like, how often is he going to slot in? Like the helicopter, his left side gone. Evan Engram is going to have to deal with the Northfield.
Let's see. Do I even have a single Evan Engram click this year? According to this, 0%. Yeah. No, I mean, the 4 tight end, it is, you're kind of trying to thread the needle, right? Where you're like, if I'm doing 4 tight ends, I ideally want it to be my last 4 picks. Right. If I'm doing this. On the other hand, if I miss that window where, you look here and it's like, once Gesicki comes off the board and you're in this Parkinson, Ingram, Njoku, I click a little bit of Washington, but it's like, you don't even want your 4th tight end probably coming from these names.
No, certainly not.
But I feel good about this, pushing the tight end, because we do have, Kittle's the only one who's come off the board here. And ideally, I think we get like a running back and a tight end at this next turn.
Yeah. Let's get some tight ends. Let's pull it up.
Sean says, has the next hashtag been posted? You know what? We will do that right now in honor of Silva coming on. Let's do the big dog, or just big dog. No, the BIGDOG hashtag big dog. If you guys want to come on and draft here before Silva, but right now we need to figure out what we're doing here. We do have. You could go like, I do love Keaton Mitchell on Herbert teams. You could also go all in on the Chargers with Gadsden. We also have, the likely Goddard Strange tier here.
Yeah, let's do Keaton. Also the solver. We gotta dock Ricky. The solver's all
Rick. Yeah, I mean, come on,
it's
guys.
all types of screwed up. Well, it's because it weights your ranks, not the ETR ranks against it, I think. And you still have them at like 100. Yeah,
you're right. I need to add in it is ETR ranks, but I need to update them.
If you X out wide receiver, it'll give us better suggestions, like in the little solver thing. Yeah.
All right, let's do this here.
Oh, love it.
Goddard, likely Gadsden. So the question is do you like any of those guys enough to pass on the correlation, or how do you want to play that?
You're talking to an ADP demon. You're asking me to take him 15 picks ahead? No, sir. Well, we will be taking Dallas Goedert.
Okay, Goddard's like the reach across the aisle, the happy medium pick there.
We can make that happen.
Let's see here. Flannel versus Pizza full on Keaton Mitchell slappy now. I wouldn't say full on. I will say, my thesis, and people have heard me say this, but it's like we're all paying a Mike McDaniel tax on this offense. But if it hits, Mike McDaniel's offense is going to crush, in which case I want a lot of pieces. So when I have Herbert, when I have Ladd, like all of a sudden Keaton becomes so much more of a screaming target for me than as a one-off. But yeah, man, I like the Herbert Keaton Mitchell thesis just all rolled into one.
Can I ask a question? What the fuck is a wanted poster? Everyone keeps saying wanted poster. Now I have the ability to talk to an insider. What does this mean?
Well, you know what, like a wanted poster,
I'm aware, but why does everyone says Keaton Mitchell wanted poster? Was there a quote?
Because Mike McDaniel, like when he came on and before free agency, he had two wanted posters for Alec Ingold and Keaton Mitchell. The implication being we cannot leave free agency without signing these two people. And so that intent by Mike McDaniel, going above and beyond just signing a player, but putting them on a wanted poster has become a meme that is now, transcended the value of Keaton Mitchell in fantasy.
Yeah. I mean, didn't Harbaugh take Likely? Wasn't Likely on a wanted poster? Didn't he screw up didn't he sabotage the Mark Andrews contract and make it too big so they couldn't keep Likely and he could take him to New York?
Or you have stuff like, the Cardinals, I mean, they didn't even have time to make a wanted poster before they signed Tyler Algier. Like it was just, just scrap the poster. We're just going to make the offer right now.
Everybody out there, if you want to draft a player who's on a new team, just say wanted poster.
Yeah.
You can do it. It's not
there
real.
You go. It's not real, but we have to pay a wanted poster tax now.
I know.
So I'm updating these ranks. They put Ricky Pearsall, at 193. 193 here. So if you guys are wondering about the new, even big ETR, everybody is very spooked on.
Well, I don't want to say it, but you know what the other rank that switched related to that was, right? Can we see the draft board?
Stribbling? Yeah. Stribbling about Stribbling.
Don't say it. Don't let him know. Oh, yeah, he already went. So we're fine. Yeah, no, Stribbling is way up. Yeah. So,
yes, Stribbling went 145. Yeah, I'm going to refresh here now that I got these updated rankings. We'll get Pearsall out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, I think Stribbling's now at 130, which is crazy. But, I mean, I guess everyone was right who was just slapping him 2 months ago for no reason. But now they got the good run out.
Yep. Here we go. So the squad as we head to 13-11, we have Herbert and Dak. We have Barkley, Breece Hall, Jordan Mason, Keaton Mitchell. We have CeeDee Lamb, Ladd McConkey, Christian Watson, Jordan Tyson, Jacoby Myers, tight end, Dallas Goedert. Strong balance here. And look at this, man. The board is just breaking perfectly for us. A ton of blue here. Come on, Green Bean. Let us have Gadsden past ADP with Herbert.
Audio listeners, consider yourself serviced 3 times.
He let us have it.
We'll take it.
You're on board with Gadsden.
I'm on board.
Look at that, man. When you get the correlated tight end stack and it's an ADP demon move, I mean,
Pete, we're up to no good.
I can't believe they're letting us do this in this draft, man. I can't believe it.
Lock us up, bro. All right, let's look.
2, 4, 5, 2. We'll just look at the running backs real quick. I mean, this is a pretty flat tier here. It does look like a tight end might make sense. Sadiq Hawkinson. Solver also likes Kamara. You could do a Flournoy if we want to get that other double.
Let's do Sadiq. Let's do draft capital. There's this really good team out in New York, and it's not the Giants. We're fully flipped. I'm sold on the Jets.
There you
bad
go.
Players on bad teams.
You come in here. Now, that's how you become a tout, right? When you start going on a spiel, can't load up on multiple Jets, and then you're like, man, Kenyon Sadiq makes a lot of sense.
No, I'm not a tout. I'm an ADP demon. I will change the narrative to whatever fits the big green 10.
Well, we did just rip off 3 tight ends in a row there. Goddard, Gadsden, Sadiq. I will say, I feel like we're kind of hitting the value pockets of this draft very cleanly. The quarterback stacks fell into our lap. The tight end values fell into our lap there. No position now that we're behind on. You mentioned the draft capital buckets here. Looking good.
I'm trying to make $1 million, Pete. I go on Zillow once a month and I just cry. So I'm gonna need to win this.
You don't want to aim for first? Oh no, you're right. We're gonna split. In my head, I'm like, yeah, right. $1 million. No, you're right. You're right. 2 million split divided by 2 is $1 million. I'll give you that. Thank you, Josh. We will always service the audio listeners here on the bash. And let's go ahead and spin here. We have 20 entries. We'll see who's going to come on here after Mr. Spike. I can't keep saying give a daddy a spike every time.
You can just call me McLean. My name in Discord's McLean.
Yeah. Oh, but Matthew, are you still in? Matthew, you might be in a penalty. Weren't you on in the past 2 weeks? That's my randomizer producer. I'm almost positive, Matthew.
Yeah, he was.
Did the two. I love you, Matthew, but we got to get somebody else up here. You gotta follow the instructions here, sir. We're gonna pass over Matthew. AWordOnSports. Recognize this username, but don't know if I have ever streamed with them. Shoot me a message. Let me know your Twitter handle, your Discord. We'll get you that link, and you can pop on here afterward.
The Lions avatar is good for your portfolio. You're much more likely to get like a Midwest autistic actuary when you got that. That's what we need. That's who we're playing against. All these slappies, all these people trying to show off. The real winners, the people 25% are those guys just hunkered down in a little one-story place.
Yeah.
With a basement.
I think I need nicknames, like ways to remember all of my guests. What would be yours? Like the coder in the district? What would it be?
District coder, DC. I don't know.
DC coder. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
All right. Matthew's saying I might have nagged him unfairly. Last July 9th, 3 weeks ago. Although, yeah, I guess one was the reason I didn't lump it in is because we did have the tout bash in there. Don't worry, Matthew. I'll make it up to you. 15-11 here. Brian Robinson, slight faller, could be a
big value.
Running
Lock
back
it up.
for us.
Running back's done. Yeah.
Yeah, the only other name to consider just with the Sharps news being good is if that's on your radar, but I'm always good with Brian Robinson too.
You know what? We can roll Zach Charbonnet in there, actually.
My thought on him is just I do think he's gonna, I don't know, I wouldn't say rapidly get more expensive, but I do think he's slowly gonna get more expensive. So I don't mind grabbing some cheap Sharps here as our running back 5.
We can re-enable wide receiver.
Yep.
On the solver.
Good call. We also, if you really like 3 quarterbacks, you could do the Geno thing.
I've seen Geno go undrafted. We can push it, and because I don't want him. We'll take him if they force him upon us. All right, let's get you want old or new? Gen Z or boomer?
I think with this base, we can go new.
Antonio Williams, come on down.
All right, let's do it.
We got some correlation. Look at all those little medallions. It just means those are coins we're collecting when we get rich. Those little gold, silver, and copper.
Jacoby Myers opposite Antonio Williams, week 17. We got our 2 Jets guys opposite Jordan Mason. That is the extent of our week 17 correlation. As far as Dallas, maybe look for a Giant, although I don't know who that would be at this point. And then as far as the
guy
Chargers,
who wasn't good on the Falcons, Darnell Mooney.
Yeah, wasn't there a bearish report about him yesterday too? I want to say.
Did you watch last season? All of that was a bearish report on him. Yeah, it's hard to explain best ball to like normies because I'm like, I really need the Jets and Vikings game week 17 to pop the fuck off. Like I have a lot of exposure, and they're like, "Are you good? Like are you? Why do you want that to happen?" But like, it's really hard to explain. But I need it to happen.
Actually, I think the bearish Darnell Mooney stuff was just that Malik Neighbors is probably not going to miss any time or be that limited, and therefore the like fast start Darnell Mooney thesis is more crippled.
He's also on my shit list because there was a weekly slate where there was a late Drake London scratch, and everyone like the smart play was to swap to Darnell Mooney. He got 2 points, and I had a really good roster where I swapped him in, and I had Alec Pierce higher in the rankings, and it was like, I would have won like thousands on the best ball or whatever, not Mania, the weekly contest. And then it turns out he still was like 25% owned, and he just fell in like the biggest stage of like when I never take him. So he's on my shit list. I'm only human. I can't forgive players. Chess Liam talking about Chase Brown going down at the 1 yard line every time.
Yes. You know, I think if I've learned in best ball, you got to forgive and forget. That's what I'm doing with Matthew Golden. I'm doing it with Khalil Shakir. You know, I've been doing a little Dalton Kincaid. I'm forgiving and forgetting here.
It's easy to click Calvin Ridley when he's not playing every week. That's the only reason I'm able to do it.
It's true.
I haven't seen him drop a bunch of balls and not play last week.
We do have 2 more picks here. AWord just got the link. Feel free to hop on here in a second. Click QB? Yeah. We're down to the gross shit.
Good. We're good.
We're gross.
Don't need it.
Running back, I think we're good. You could make tight end. We reached that territory. So yeah, we're probably looking at 2 wide receivers here.
Sure. Let's do it.
I have a shit ton of Jeremy Bernard. He continues to fall. I'm trying to think.
Pete, it's got to be Jeremy Bernard.
Has to be.
I dislike when people come on the show and they say, I never do this with my own money, but with your money, I'm doing this. I want you to have a piece of my portfolio with this bash. And Jeremy Bernard, you know me, I'm the ETR slave. I'm a Jeremy Bernard believer.
I mean, I'm accused of being the biggest Jeremy Bernard slappy. Every time I'm on stream, I'm clicking this guy. Technically, the numbers say it's 1 out of every 5 times I'm on stream, I'm clicking him, but it does feel a lot more than that.
Yeah, I also have thousands in entries for Jeremy Bernard, so we'll see how that goes. Never seen him play.
You got a name?
I like Turpin. He's fast.
Okay. All right. We're getting down to scroll down territory here.
Yeah. You're the scroll extraordinaire. Is it important to scroll at all in this?
I scroll all the time in the BRs. I'm not a huge scroller in BBM, but you know, Cavante Turpin, he, like you said, he's got a little juice. He probably needs, you know, maybe he could give us a spike week without an injury. You probably need an injury to one of those big 3 to get like a real smash, but he could do the thesis of the play for us in week 17.
Thanksgiving, I think he had 1 catch for 83 yards and a touchdown. Just need him to do that a couple times. Just literally a couple, just 2.
All right, here's the team. We did it 2-5-8-3. I feel like this team practically drafted itself. Did we even make any decisions?
We decided that we were going to be winners, Pete.
You're right.
We decided we want that money.
You make that one decision, everything else is made for you. Herbert and Prescott at quarterback. Barkley, Breece Hall, Jordan Mason, Keaton Mitchell, Zach Charbonnet at running back. CeeDee Lamb, Ladd, Christian Watson, Tyson, Jacoby Myers, Antonio Williams, Jeremy Bernard, Cavante Turpin. And then our 3 tight ends there, back to back, Goddard, Gadsden, Sadiq. What do you think?
This is a winner. I don't know if it was good TV. Maybe we should be more flagrant next time.
Mm-hmm. Well, you called some people out. You mentioned, you took some shots.
Sure. I have a Google note. When I'm on a walk now, I'm like, what bits can I do the next time I'm on Pete's thing? I got through about 1 out of 25 of them, but
okay. Give me the best bit you didn't get to that you had written down for this.
My girl asked me why I never buy her flowers. Told her check my exposure in round 3. If there's ever a big slide on ADP, I call that a Kalahari in the Wisconsin Dells. If we could ever get a player like that.
Okay.
You know what? I'll save some of these.
Okay.
I'll save some of these when the players come out. I'll be on the bash. I'm manifesting I can get on a 3rd time this summer. Beautiful stuff.
Great seeing you, dude. Keep me posted on your DFS lowball when you were pitching that last time. It sounded fun.
I will. Hopefully I can get through compliance help. Thank you for having me on, Pete. Say what's up to Silva. Man.
Yeah. Good luck to us. We'll catch you later, sir. Peace out. And welcoming to the stage. It's been a while since we've had someone in their car. It's AWordOnSports. He's waiting to get his audio stuff figured out here, and then we'll get going in a draft. Can you hear us? Testing.
Can you hear me?
We got you. Real quick.
Hang on. It might be on my end.
All right. Can you hear me? Test. Test. Yeah, man. Magnova, pre-planned bits just in case you get on the bash is a higher level of commitment. I love it.
Are you able to hear me now?
I can. Test. Hop on and come back out. That's worked before for the phone drafters. I'm going to jump us into Best Ball Mania, though, just in the meantime.
Oh, okay. Now I can hear you.
All right, perfect. I hope you want to draft Best Ball Mania because that's what I just hopped us in.
That's fine.
All right. How you doing, sir? I recognize your username, but I don't believe we've ever met face-to-face here.
No, sir. No, I'm on my way to work, so I figured, hey, might as well try to hop in. Of course, found a quick parking lot to hop in real quick.
Okay, good. What do you do for work?
I work in emergency communications, so for the local government. So.
Okay. All right. Sounds so like what? Amber alerts, push alerts, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. Yeah. I want to say I recognize your username from a long time. You've been drafting for a while. Yeah.
Yeah. On and off where I can, when I can. The Badge Ball Bros contest is the one that and the Eliminator.
Those are your contests?
Oh, yeah.
Badge Bros Brawl, that thing has been filling like hotcakes here. Yeah, look at this thing. So it was 33% the other day. I guess 43.3%. So yeah, this thing's gonna be half full by the end of the week. That's wild. What do you want me to call you AWordOnSports, or do you have a different name?
You can call me Andrew. Andrew's easy.
Andrew.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got the 104, Andrew. What would you like to do here? We do have the 2 running backs come off the board as expected.
Whatever the top chaser, Puka, either one.
All right. Puka is here. We'll grab Puka. How far into drafting your eliminators are you?
Not too deep. I try to break it up throughout the season. I wait for the promos to come in. Try to get the free money from Underdog rather than spend my own. So
that's smart. You gotta have that patience. Some people, you get that itch to draft, but you're sitting there just waiting to snipe off the EV. I like it.
Yeah, gotta maximize the money,
For sure. And where are you based out of?
Northern California.
Okay. All right. Very nice. We are here drafting with Andrew, AWordOnSports. We got a Best Ball Mania draft here from the 4 spot. And immediately following this draft, we're going to have Evan Silva on for a randomizer. Appreciate everybody hanging out today for the Bash/randomizer crossover. What else have you been getting up to this summer?
Kid just started football a couple of weeks ago, so he's second season, getting him back into the groove of things. He's 9, so trying to teach him the fundamentals and then teaching him all of his positions now that he has to learn. So every day.
That's awesome, man. Does he love it?
Oh yeah. We had to work on him a little bit with his aggression. He didn't want to go out there and be aggressive during practice, but I told him you got to go out there and show what you can do. So
yeah, I remember that. My younger brother, he was bigger when he played football, but he just didn't have that killer instinct. And then I was really small and I had a little bit more, of the tenacity or whatever. It's hard to teach that with the kids though.
Yeah, that's the thing. And his cousin's the same age as him and they're on the same team. So it's nice to be able to have them go back and forth. And then we live right down the street from each other, so they can practice. They come over all the time. So that makes it a little bit easier on him. He feels a little bit more comfortable, but luckily my wife, who takes him to practice every day because she's on it, she's phenomenal. She sends me all the videos, so we break it down every night. We kind of go over everything as much as possible, and then any chance we get, we try to head out to the field or to the park.
That's awesome, dude. I love that, breaking down the film.
Oh yeah.
All right, we're gonna pick at 2-9 here, looking at London, Nico, Pickens, Rashee Rice. We started with Puka. Who do you like here?
I like Nico.
Nice. Talk to me about some of your big stands here in best ball so far. You have any guys you're going out of your way to target?
Not too many people. I was a big Rachaad White guy when he was in the 110s, 120s, but I've started to fade him now that he's below triple digits. That's kind of crazy. So, especially with, I think they just said JCM added 7 or 8 pounds of muscle this offseason. So he may be getting the goal line work. Kind of avoid the battle if I can. I'll take the faller of the 2.
There you go. That's how I know you're, we now back-to-back guests today, just value hounds, Just give me that, give me that value. Not going to overthink it. Look at us. We've all evolved as players, setting
Try
our
to get a
ego
little unique.
aside. That's right.
Exactly. Uniqueness while also valuing ADP.
There you go. All right. So we start Puka and Nico. Jeremiah Love comes off the board. So we're looking at ADP, Devonta Smith, Breece Hall, Zay Flowers, Neighbors, Kyron. What do you want to do?
Let's go Neighbors.
I was wondering if you were going to go there. I love it. Obviously, the news is breaking well on him. Would not be shocked to see him as a fixture of the late second round, mid second round here pretty soon. So let's grab a third round Neighbors while we can.
Yeah, I mean, if his ADP keeps going up, this is going to be cheap for him later on. So get it while you can.
That's right. Yeah. How many, from this moment forward, how many Puka, Nico, Neighbors teams are you going to be able to get? That window might be slowing here, or closing, I should say. All right. Puka, Nico, Neighbors. Have you done a lot of zero RB builds? Do you have the stomach for that? Or do you start to be like, let's get a running back here?
I'd say like probably 10 to 15% of my portfolio is zero RB. I try to, zero RB for me this year is round 6. At round 6, I'm going to start taking them because if I get a faller, I'll snag them. Just depends on where I am on the board.
Yep. Yeah. I feel like it's a lot easier right now just to do the zero RB builds. We're starting to get some fun late round targets emerging. And I don't know if the past day or two is any indication, we're going to continue to get so much more news. I mean, even a guy like Jordan James with that injury, and we had been all talking, once we know who the RB2 is on the Niners, that becomes a pretty good target. Now, all of a sudden, looks like Kalen Black might be the flavor of the week to mix in here late.
Yeah, he's going to get all the early training camp reps to show what he can do. So if he can prove himself, that'll make it a pretty easy choice.
For sure. All right, let's see what we're looking at here at the end of the 4th round. We have those 3 wide receivers. There are 3 running backs on the board here, Javonte, Jacobs, and Scatabo. We will be able to get one of those if you want. Javonte comes off the board. Who are you eyeing here at 4-9?
Josh Jacobs. Yeah, I try to not take as much Scatabo as most. I just don't trust him coming off of that ankle injury. And I don't know how trustworthy it's going to be. Well, I'd rather have him prove it.
Yeah, for sure. I think Jacobs at this price, 4-9, is great. To get those 3 wide receivers and Josh Jacobs looks pretty good. Burden comes off the board after us. And then you have a decent amount of flexibility here in the middle of the 4th because the running backs will be here. And then you can kind of also decide, would I want to reach for a wide receiver, just get that second running back?
Yeah, good. I just like the flexibility. Once you have those established, especially with Josh Jacobs, he could be your anchor or your star running back. And as long as he plays all games, you should be pretty good with him.
Yeah. All right, let's see what's going to be available to us here. Jameson Williams comes off. So yeah, most of the wide receivers are now gone, but that's not an issue with our build with Puka, Nico, and Neighbors. Don't think there's anything quarterback here. So yeah, do you have a Henderson, Tootin, Judkins, Bucky lean or something else?
Fading Judkins. I'd take either Tootin or Henderson, either one.
All right, let's do Tootin. There's been a lot of the stuff with Henderson feels pretty bearish right now, just the way the team's talking about them. It does really feel like we're set up for a year where we run it back with Ramondre as the lead back. And at least with the C-Rod stuff, there's still a little ambiguity about, yeah, he's going to be ready for week 1, but not a ton of definitiveness there. I feel like if one of these guys rises right now, I think it's Tootin, and I could see Henderson falling back more toward like the price range if this Ramondre drumbeat stays. So I don't mind breaking ties toward Tootin there.
Yeah, I just think he's going to get all the opportunity in the open field. He's going to get all the pass game work, I think, out of the backfield. I'm not really worried about Allen or Rodriguez taking his pass game. And then with Travis Hunter and BTJ, Myers, all of them, they're going to be pushing it down the field. I'm not worried about Tootin at all.
Yep. Yeah, Go Easy Cards wants you to expand on your Judkins fade.
Yeah, I just don't trust the offense in any way. I mean, Fannon's probably the only one I would trust out of it, and that's just because he's going to get fed the ball. And Judkins, coming off that injury, I don't know how much they're going to want to push him in a shitty offense. So it's just not a big fan of the Browns, which I don't think many people are. So
yeah, it's not a, it's a popular opinion, I would say there. So for sure. No, I'm with you. I'm skeptical on him. I've been, I did my pros versus Joe's draft the other night, really needed a running back in that format, and I took him there, but then I was able to get Burden coming back. So, there's ways to mix him in, but I'm with you. Like, looking at these guys, I do think, him and Henderson, I think, are the toughest clicks right now. But it just depends what you need. I do think there's some of those builds where, say, you do have 4 wide receivers, and just knowing that Judkins is going to touch the ball, 20 times a game at the start, that could be the thing that buoys a wide receiver heavy team. But yeah, man, it's hard to get really excited about the ceiling with him. Back on the clock here, Parker Washington, the quarterbacks, Ramondre. What do you think?
I think probably Washington, but I'm good with a running back if you think so.
Let's do Washington. I'll boost my exposure up here. Pick 69. Normally, if like May or Jaden are available, I'll go that direction. They're gone. Fantasy Pill was in the chat earlier trying to get my Parker Washington exposure up. So here you go. Parker Washington. I'm getting all of my Washington exposure on the bash via you guys.
Get it where you can,
Where do you stand on the Jags wide receivers?
Give me 8% of everybody and call it a day. I mean, no, who knows in that offense?
Yeah, there you go. 8.3% of all of them. I think I'm at, I'm going to be underweight Parker and BTJ, and then probably even Jacoby and overweight Hunter. But the guy I really want to start clicking more is Lawrence. I'm only at 2.6%, which just does not feel good. Jalen Hurts goes off. He would have been an interesting faller. Ramondre, Kraft, Warren are the top selections here. I do think swinging back over to a running back as Ramondre comes off the board. Do you have a preference between like Warren, Chuba?
I'd go Warren.
Yeah.
I think he's going to probably get majority of the work. I know Rico's there, but I mean, I'll take my chance on Warren.
Yeah. I was actually just listening. I'm catching up on all those ETR projections pods with Gretch, and was just listening to them work through the Steelers and, the amount of running back targets that were available last year. It does really give those guys such a nice floor. And I thought, an interesting, the one discrepancy they kind of had was ETR was projecting Jeremy Bernard for more catches, and Gretch had more of those going to the running back position, which is kind of an interesting, is it going to go to the wide receiver 3 or, the capable pass catching backs? But yeah, I like Warren and Rico in this range, and we get, Jacobs, Tootin, Warren, pretty strong 3 running backs up top.
Yeah, I'm very comfortable with those 3. And then if we end up getting 2 more around the same range, cool. If not, we go a little bit later in the draft, and there's plenty down there.
I think it was just like right when we went live, there was some report Rico and Jalen Warren are both getting first team reps as expected. I don't think that's shocking at all. And then on the Tootin thing, there was the report as well, Chris Rodriguez being eased in. So anything that kind of clears the runway for Tootin to get off to a little bit more of a fast start, I think is exciting.
Yeah, I think the more he's on the field, the more he'll show off what he can do. And Liam Cohn, I think, will just bite in, double down, and send it with him. So
you just don't want him to have one of those doghouse level mistakes early on where it's just like you shatter. You just have 2 or 3 good games, establish that, it's not technically his first impression, but first impression for 2026. I can handle this, and then he should be fine.
Yeah, let me show I can be the lead back and not mess up when I need to the least, So
for sure. All right. We're about to pick at 8-9. We got the 3 running backs, 4 wide receivers. Lawrence is long gone. We do have some quarterback stacking options maybe at the next pick to discuss. here looking at running back, wide receiver, tight end, it is kind of running backs, wide receivers, Addison, Monungai, Brooks, Wilson, Dobbins.
I think I like Monungai.
Yeah.
I'm not a big Swift fan. He devastated me his first game for when I was a Lions fan. He dropped the touchdown to win the game. So there's a couple things that I think he's a good player. I just don't trust him that he's going to be a league winner.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I mean, it's an offense that I do. Yeah. Monungai, I struggled with initially. I definitely see the vision more now. It does feel kind of similar to the Quorum stuff where you're going to have a little standalone value, but the contingent upside is pretty nice. We saw what it looked like in a couple of those games last year, notably the Bengals when he had that entire backfield to himself. And the fact that he's live to split goal line carries, I think makes him a pretty intriguing selection in this range. So yeah, here's kind of the quarterback decision. You could go Dart, you could get Stafford stacked up with Puka. How would you want to play this here?
I think we go Dart and see if we can't get the Stafford fall.
For sure, yeah. And sorry, I completely just blanked for a half second on Dart to Neighbors. That makes way too much sense at ADP. Good call there.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. I don't know where Adams went. I think he's on the other side of us, so we may be able to snag Stafford on the way back before he gets to the one turn.
Yep. Go Easy Cards wants to know your top 3 running back exposures. He's particularly curious because you seem like a 0 RB bro.
Ooh, I think off the top of my head, I can look real quick. I may lose camera, but I can look real quick.
Okay. All right. Check it out for him here. All right. We got some coach speak coming in here. Not coach speak, QB speak. T-Law spoke of being super excited for BTJ the upcoming season. Their chemistry has improved a bunch. There you go.
It's Tajay Spears, Breece Hall, and Rashad White.
Okay, so that's 3 guys at 3 very different price points. An early guy, a mid guy, and a late guy. There you go.
Yeah, and that Rashad White was, like I said, was early. I'm not really taking him late as of late because of how high he is. But I think my Spears is at 29% because I think he has the best chances out of all the late running backs to be able to do anything productive, like especially if Pollard goes down. I don't think Singleton is going to be a competition for Spears for the most part. I think Spears will get a majority of the work.
Yep. Here's the team so far. We got Jackson Dart at quarterback. We got the 4 running backs, Jacobs, Tootin, Warren, Monungai. We got those 4 wide receivers, Puka, Nico, Neighbors, and Parker Washington. So doing pretty well here across the board. I do think we just lost Stafford. Someone took naked Stafford, which always stings a little bit there, but we will survive. Like, these are the picks I don't get. Like, taking Stafford over Jordan Love when you have Christian Watson. I can't square that here, Andrew.
Yeah, I don't know, because it's not even like the overall projection, because you're assuming that Love is going to be just fine at that if Watson and Reed and all of them go off. So is that Wandell or Kelsey? Yeah. It'd be like if you want to do Love to get that second quarterback, or Wandell Robinson, Kelsey. I think Wandell.
All right, let's grab Wandell Robinson here.
Opens up another quarterback for us.
That's true. And we still have Stroud outs with Nico Ward there. So yeah, we're in good shape. 1-4-5-0 could get that 3rd tight end here potentially.
And I think Houston plays Green Bay, so we have that bring back, and then Tennessee plays the Steelers week 17. So I think we have bringbacks on both of them.
Yeah, good call. Yeah, of course, the Wisconsin Dells there, and Pittsburgh, Tennessee. Can't forget about that one. Yeah, let's see here. We're going to get Ricky Pearsall out of here. As far as running backs, you do have, we're probably not going to do Rodriguez on a Tootin team. It's kind of Aaron Jones, Tracy Keaton, and then that tier break. Quarterback stuff here. 143 is the Stroud ADP. We pick out 141. Could be close, but probably want to be patient there. So maybe looking at a Kelsey or Andrews. Kelsey's a pretty big faller here.
I'm good with either tight end.
Yeah. Let's do it. I think Kelsey, I don't go out of my way to target him, but, rankings value, ETR has him at 115, slides a little bit past ADP here to 124. Our first tight end feels like a good pick.
Yeah.
We got the chat, likes Manungai, Corum, Kenny G, Rashad White. Ollie says, I like Spears too, because Pollard's probably getting traded. If that were to happen, that would be huge for the value of both those guys in that backfield, including Singleton, who would then be, Singleton would rock it up if that happened.
Yeah, I don't know if I haven't heard Pollard getting traded, but he's 29, I think, going to be 29 at the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
He's had a lot of wear and tear from the Cowboys onto the Titans, has taken repetitive hits last year. So, people are worried about CMC, as am I. I think I pretty much a zero fade or real close to it on CMC, but I just don't trust Pollard going to be able to keep up what he's doing.
Yeah. He's a tricky one, man, where I get why he goes where he's going, but a lot of it is the same thing with Judkins, right? Where it's like they're going to have a bottom 2 offensive line. They draft someone, you have Spears who will do a little in the passing game. And you start to worry, like, how many positive game scripts are you going to get? You could certainly see the wheels coming off there in a way where you look back and you're like, man, that pick was rough. CJ Stroud goes. That's a bummer. Man, we keep getting sniped by naked quarterback. No Houston on this team. So we probably will want to think about a quarterback here, even if we don't have the stack quite yet.
Yeah, we could figure it out with stacking them later.
Yeah, so you got like Malik Willis, Sam Darnold, and Daniel Jones here at the top as far as quarterback ranks. Marks goes. Willis is the slight faller. There's plenty to backstack with Darnold. You can go dimes. What do you think?
I think we go probably Willis with the rushing upside.
I think so. Let's see. Have I done Okay, I've done, it looks like I didn't get to tab over. I wanted to see, have I done any Darnold and Willis together? It does not look like I have. So that's your fun Konami code pairing there. Yeah,
I think Dart has enough rushing upside as well, but he also has the floor with the pass game. So having both of them able to rush in for 2 touchdowns, whatever. So it gives you a little bit of a spike week when you need it.
Now on this build with Dart and Willis, are you leaning 2 or 3 quarterbacks there?
3 probably.
Yeah. So then, we're kind of just balancing a few things. We have a solid base at running back and wide receiver. Tight end, we definitely need to catch up on eventually. What spots are you looking at here?
If I think that's Hunter Henry there, I would probably go Hunter Henry. And then we have, depending on where he's going now. Oh, Henry goes.
You could do the Phantom stack without Lawrence with Strange. You could do Gadsden, or you could grab like Darnold if you didn't want to wait on Ward. You got Jalen McMillan in the mix here. What do you think?
I would say probably McMillan.
Yeah, let's do it.
There's 6 wide receiver, I believe.
Yep. Yeah, and with Miami and in New York, there's not a lot late with wide receiver that you'd be kind of keeping a stack open with.
No, and I figure we'll probably have 5 running backs, 7 wideouts, and then 3 and 3 at the others. So
yeah,
gives us one more wide receiver option, one more running back.
Yep. So here we go through 13 rounds. We have Dart and Willis, a couple Konami code quarterbacks there. We have Jacobs, Tootin, Warren, Kyle Manungai. The wide receiver room solid. Puka, Nico, Neighbors, Parker Washington, Wan'Dale Robinson, Jalen McMillan, and then Travis Kelce holding it down at tight end. So basically kind of just hoping that we can get a quarterback faller, some tight end values here. Dulcich certainly on the menu with Malik Willis here as well.
Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like him, but Washington, I think you get just a lot of garbage dump down passes to him. So him, I think he's going in like the 17th or 18th typically, or undrafted for Malik Washington, or at least he was. I just hard to tell sometimes. But Dulcich, I have no issue with a tight end.
Yep. Yeah, I think the Dulcich stuff, he's still been the one guy. I mean, do you mix in any of the Dolphins guys as far as like the Malik Washington, I guess Caleb Douglases of the world?
Not really. I'll grab a Tolbert every once in a while, just for fun. Hey, everybody liked him the past couple years. See what he can't do in Miami this year. Just not a lot of faith in him.
Yeah. Yep. All right, let's see what we are going to be able to do here at the 14-15 turn. Tight ends are starting to come off the board here. Schultz, Hawkinson, Barnard, Dulcich. Probably not interested in wide receiver here. We did lose out on Cam Ward, which isn't the end of the world, but if you do want another one, you could do Rodgers with Warren. That's not the worst correlation.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well. And we have the Titans bring back with it, so.
Yeah. Would you want to lock him up here first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather lock up our third, guarantee it.
Though, if this sets up another Jeremy Bernard selection, people are going to be it.
No, we're good. We're good.
That's incredible. All right, let's see here. The 3-4-6-1. Freiermuth as a late tight end out makes a lot of sense as well. And then I assume, do you have a running back target you like now as well?
Really, it doesn't matter for me. If we end up going 4 here, it wouldn't be great, but we could. I would like another running back, just a late flyer, see what we can't get. Schultz with Collins as the double stack without Stroud's not the worst, but I'm good either way, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we have plenty of options here. And with the Jacobs, Tootin, Warren, Monangai, that's a good base to just take one more flyer late as needed. I assume we probably want to grab Dulcich here, I would assume. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Also, after we make this pick, Go AZ Cards, he's profiling you. He says you are guaranteed to be a beer drinker. Is he correct with that?
No.
Oh, Go AZ, swinging a miss.
This face got developed by food, not by beer. Okay. No. If I drink, it's typically tequila. That's if I drink, and I probably drink once every couple months, if that.
You just don't like the taste of beer?
Yeah, no. I'd rather not drink something that makes me feel like shit.
Yes, that's very fair. That's very fair there. Good stuff. So here's the team. We have 3 more picks left. You kind of, called our shot there, looking at a 3-5-7-3. Most likely, we do have the 3 quarterbacks, Dart, Willis, and Rodgers. The 4 running backs, Jacobs, Tootin, Warren, Monangai, have that strong wide receiver base. Nakua, Collins, Neighbors, Parker Washington, Wan'Dale Robinson, McMillan. And I would even say, like, if you fell in love with a 4th tight end or a 6th running back, I think that wide receiver base is pretty strong.
Yeah, I'm pretty comfortable with it, and I don't mind Warren as the only pass catcher for Rodgers, really, because we saw how he used Gainwell last year, and I don't know if he's going to have that same kind of trust with Dowdle this year, so I think Warren may get a little bit more of that pass game.
Now the chat's coming for all your vices. Dan wants to know if you smoke the reefer. Okay, there you go.
I do not get to.
That's so funny.
Yes.
There you go. We did have, the bash contains multitudes. We've had some stoners on, some beer drinkers, and sometimes we get some people living that straight edge life. We got a lot of variety.
Yeah, my job would not approve of such. So no, I try not to do anything more than the food I eat to damage my body. So
yeah. Let's see here. 16-9. We are kind of running out of tight end options. Otten, and then obviously Freiermuth stacks. And then I'll look over at running back. We're in like the Ray Davis, Jaden Blue, Lloyd territory here. How would you like to play this
I
16th
think we
pick?
grab one of those tight ends, probably Muth if he's available still.
Yeah, get that
Get our
stack.
third, yeah, get our stack and get our third tight end, and then see how it plays out running back, wide receiver wise.
Yep, I agree. We'll see what Maddie does here, and then we will snap up. Fryermuth, the solver, also likes this one. Fryermuth here. Let's go ahead and grab him. And then 6 picks away. The drafters in between us. One has 6. Wow. 5 running back, 6. So do you have any of these guys that you like? I mean, Davis, Lloyd, Jordan James, or no, it wouldn't be him. Is the Kalen Black? Is he now getting drafted early? Yeah, he's gone now.
Oof. Probably Ray Davis out of the bunch if I had to choose.
Yeah.
Lloyd, we already have Jacob, so don't really want to counteract each other on that one as much.
Yeah, that's a good point for sure. Yeah, Davis seems nice. One of the rookies potentially. Probably the best ways to play that. You could also, if none of those running backs speak to you and you don't mind Malik Washington, he's top here as well. How would you like to play this?
I'm good with that. I'm good with Washington. See what we get back at running back, or I'm good with a running back here. It doesn't really matter for this.
Who's
This is
your
all
favorite
kinda
of
just
these running back?
Davis probably.
Let's do Davis. The Malik Washington stuff, ETR has him buried in their ranks, 237. He does get snapped off right away, but I think there's a chance we get more boxed out at running back than there is. We can always find a wide receiver we like. So I think Ray Davis is our running back 5 is good.
And he's a sneaky bring back for the Miami Buffalo. So
Thank you. There you go. I mean, yeah, that's how you want it, right? You get the, James Cook. I don't know. Maybe the Bills are 16-0 and they just sit James Cook week 17. There you go.
Yeah, that I just feel like Cook. I mean, I trust Cook. I like Cook, but Ray Davis, not last year. I think he was banged up last year, but I think it was his rookie year. He had a couple really good performances that showed that, hey, if he needed to, he could carry the load. So,
yep. All right, let's see here. We have one more pick to land the plane. We're here drafting with Andrew. We're going to have Evan Silva joining us here shortly for a randomizer. 3-5-6-3, Dart, Willis, Rogers, Jacobs, Tootin, Warren, Monungai, Ray Davis, Puka, Nico, Neighbors, Parker Washington, Wandale Robinson, Jalen McMillan, Kelsey, Dulcich, Fryermuth. I feel like you and Give a Daddy today, just smooth drafters, kind of scooping up values, getting those structures dialed in. It feels easy today, man.
yeah, the 3-5-7-3 I think feels the best this year. You get 2 or 3 running backs in the top 6, and then it opens you up to a lot of different possibilities. I also like getting like the Jaden Daniels early, along with a Hurts on the back end, depending on where the ADP goes, and then being able to run free with those 2 guys.
For sure. All right, let's see here. Running backs, I'll throw Katron Allen in. I'll throw Singleton, Claiborne. Those are the 3 rookies that are kind of interesting. And then wide receivers, Ted Hirsch, you could double up with the Tampa Bay guys is kind of interesting. Booty, of course, the talk of town. Keenan, a pretty strong late round selection. What do you want to look at here?
I think I like Booty the most, but it really, if you think we need another running back or you want to take another flyer on it, I think we're good at wide receivers. I think they're all different bye weeks for the most part too. So
yeah. Do you have a rookie running back that's your favorite?
No, I mean, all of them have a decent chance of at least making the roster and then possibly having a good impact. So,
you know what? At the last second, did I get it in? No, I was going to do Singleton at the last second. I did Katron Allen at the top of the queue there. But yeah, I think that was the ultimate luxury pick. We had the 3 quarterbacks, the 3 tight ends. I think with the room, Jacobs, Tootin, Warren, Monungai, just one more crack. I think at a big running back hit looks good to me.
Yeah, no, I don't mind this at all.
Sweet, dude. Here's the final squad. Want to get your recap here. Let's see. Jackson Dart, Malik Willis, Aaron Rodgers at quarterback. Jacobs, Tootin, Jalen Warren, Kyle Monangai, Ray Davis, Katron Allen at running back. Puka, Nico, Neighbors, Parker Washington, Wandell Robinson, Jalen McMillan, Travis Kelce, Dulcich, Fryermuth. I guess the going Singleton would have been like, hey, we pair him up with Wandell Robinson. And the chat told us Pollard's getting traded. So we'd also have that.
Exactly. Yeah. No, I think it worked out good. I have no issues with any of it. I don't know what picks we could have swapped for which, so I don't mind it at all.
Yeah. Good stuff, dude. It was good drafting with you. Hopefully, did I make you late for work?
No, I'm good.
Okay, because if there are emergency messages that need to get sent out right now that aren't being sent out.
No, we're good. We're good. I got another about 30 minutes or so I'm good. I planned for it, you know.
There you go.
Got to plan for these kind of things.
Any parting shots here for the bash? Always fun to get a new face here on stream.
No, I appreciate it. I watch it every week or as much as I possibly can. The best ball breakfast, I can't wait for the second one to start during the week because that's my 3-hour block in the morning. 3 to 4 hour block that's how I watch and get by on most days. So
there you go. All right, dude. Well, I will let you get back to work, and glad that you swung by. I'll get this team labeled, and we will do our best to ship $2 million together.
All right, good sir. I appreciate it. Have a good day.
All right, we'll catch you later. Peace.
Later.
All right, I'm going to get these teams labeled here so I do not forget. And yes, I see you guys in the chat. It looks like we have some big underdog news here. Try to get it pulled up. What do we have here? Big news. Underdog set to be acquired by IG Group for 1.3 billion. UK's IG Group agrees to buy sports gaming firm Underdog for up to 1.3 billion. Yeah, I do not have any news on what this means for Underdog, but if you guys see takes in the chat and you want me to pull them up, I am happy to do so here. Yeah, sorry, Travioli. What does Underdog being sold mean for us? Hopefully we continue to have, I just realized too, A-Word's frozen here. Let me get him removed from the chat. There you go. I assume the 101 Dalmatians will keep coming for now. I will assume so. Colin, do I have our bigger boards labeled? I think so. Any draft that I draft with a co-manager, I make sure to label. But we can double check that. Let me get this one labeled here, though. 730. This is Bash Spike. And this was, what was it? A 2583. And then I also need to do a little randomizer prep. We got to flip the overlay, get everything squared away. This was the LAC Dallas team. We'll just go LA. 730. And then this was the team we just drafted with AWord. 3-5, or what did we do? 3-6-6-3. I don't do a lot of 3-6-6-3s. Not bad. And that was a, what do we call it? New York Giants. All right, there are those. This was my 102nd draft. I've been doing some other drafts over on the Fantasy Life channel. My 100th draft, I believe that'll be posted, I'm guessing tomorrow. Kendall and I did a show where she had to draft an elite tight end team, and I did a punt tight end team. I did the 4 tight end thing here. So if you want to watch those shows, those are up on the Fantasy Life Show YouTube channel. Here, I'll check for you, Colin, real quick before I set up the randomizer here for Silva. Where are we? Preseason. See, look, there you go. Big boards. Bash with Jeremy, with Cole, with Ricka Doozle. Yes. Colin, which one is you? I assume you're one of these. But yes, have those labeled there. But let me get this, let me get things set up here for the randomizer, because we do have some things that we need to get ready here. There's a production element. What we are going to do is this becomes this, and I just disappeared. And I am going to go Where am I going to put myself here? Nope, that's not the one. Now we're getting warmer. Now we're getting warmer. However, let's see. Share screen. There we go. This is, you guys get to see how the sausage gets made here. All right, I think we're almost good there. So we have the redemption randomizer. Make these video boxes just a little bit smaller. I appreciate your guys' patience. This is the one thing about doing 2 shows back to back, is you do have to get all of this updated, but I think we are in good shape there. Let's get a draft board shared. If you guys want to draft, let's not hop in it now because I can't start the show until Silva's here. But just to give you guys the heads up, it will be underneath this 2026 season. It'll be this 12-person $32 one right here. Don't enter the one with the stopwatch. I have entered that one accidentally before. And then you enter a slow draft. Although this one is already kind of full here, which is interesting. But let me get this board up here. All right. Now we're doing good. Okay. All right. I think we're about ready for Evan Silva here. You want little box, Pete? I hear you. Pete acting like a boomer right now is to see. I don't think a boomer would have vibe coded his own app specifically for the randomizer. It just takes a second to get things set up. Man, can we get the big dog in Austin? That would be incredible. That would be incredible. I don't think so. I'll try. I'll ask. I'll ask when he comes on here though today. Maybe the big dog would have the you know what we should do, MacNova, is we know Shope is going to be in Chicago for this card show. I think what we should have happen is those two carpool down together to the ship chasing meetup. I think that's what we need to happen. All dog bowls being in the UK going forward. I'll go do it. I'll go do a trip to the UK. That sounds fun. That sounds fun. Yeah, I was actually thinking about this morning. Go AZ Card says voting that you get a 106 pick. I know, man. I think it was what on the tout one last week. Did we have 2 that were at the turn? That is always tough sledding there at the turn. I'm not going to enter quite yet, but this is the one if you guys want to draft with us. Praying Evan has to do some karaoke. I don't think so. The spirit of this randomizer was just to get Evan Silva in the door. You know, we have some good prompts, but there was some negotiation behind the scenes on getting Evan Silva back on the program. But don't you worry. Don't you worry. We were going to have fun. It would be really funny if he stood me up though. Who should come on and pretend they're Silva for all of these Silva prompts if Silva doesn't show up? I should text him. I emailed him the link and I sent him the link. We'll see when we should start getting worried. He's still got a minute. He's got a minute. Dan will be my Silva. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Silva just sent me a picture of his computer screen. Oh no. Oh no. I've tried to even see what it says. It's like waiting for a signal. Oh no, someone's gonna have to go Tech Lord. It's Silva, like it's just a blank screen right now that I'm seeing from Silva. Let me actually see if I can show you guys what he sent me. Oh no, he's texting again. Please, Silva, we need you to Tech Lord, sir. We need you to Tech Lord. All right, this is the photo Silva sent me. Is that actually even going to let me pop it up? Here we go. All right. How? Oh, actually, that's the wrong window. My bad. Let me try this again. Uh-oh. Hang on, guys. Evan Silva is calling me. Evan Silva, you're on the randomizer right now.
Oh, boy. It's the monitor, which has had no problems lately. But do you know how to restart a monitor?
I'm not joking. Can you unplug it and plug it back in?
Yes.
Okay. Stay on the line. I'll help Tech Lord here. I'm just glad this is happening on the randomizer and not like a Camp Notes podcast you're doing with Levitan. That's far more important.
No, after this, I got to jump in the car, get my kid, and then drive to St. Louis because that's where my brother lives, and he and his wife just had a baby.
Oh, wow.
So we're gonna go meet the kid that just popped out tonight or tomorrow, depending on. Before I leave, though, I got to make a bunch of rankings changes too.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm excited to do this and make what's right. Make what's right. You know.
Yeah, I mean that's what we're all ready for, the redemption tour. How is unplugging and plugging in the monitor going?
I'm still waiting here because I restarted the whole system.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I mean, worst case scenario, people call in to the Best Ball Bash on their phone. Like we can probably make it work on your phone if all else fails.
I mean, this is ridiculous. This computer has been kicking. I've had no problems with it in like an extended period of time.
How is Taylor not hired like a full-time tech support person for you in Chicago? Just always on hand.
I do have. I have two of them.
Waz?
One of them just moved to Atlanta.
Okay.
Yeah, Waz is one of them.
Waz, are you watching? How quickly can you get to Evan Silva's house right now? Congratulations too on is that your brother's first kid?
Yes.
Wow. Uncle Silva.
He just turned 30 and had it. Okay, all right. Hey, looks like we're about to be in business.
Oh, baby.
I'll see you on the show here in a minute, hopefully. And if anything changes, I'll let you know.
All right. We'll see ya.
Bye.
Peace. All right. Let's see if we can get this rolling here. Evan Silva's return to the randomizer. Sounds like he's got a lot of things going on. He's got to make rankings updates. Got to go see his new nephew. And the fact that he was willing to make time for us today, that means a lot. That means a lot. All right, but I need everybody to be ready to jump into this draft here. Let's see what's it. Oh, it did look like the initial one filled. So most of you will be able to get into this if you want. There he is.
Okay.
There he is.
What's going on?
What's up, dude?
What's up, man?
Let me get you on the right. There he is. You tech lorded your way through. Is that the first time you've ever seen that?
In a long time. Yeah.
Okay. I did just realize, though, I got to give the proper introduction. It is now time for the Evan Silva randomizer.
Randomize! Never made it as a tight end.
How is that?
Wow.
No one has ever seen a bigger dick.
This is a good hardball product.
She's such a good fucking girl.
We're no strangers to love. When it comes to sports trivia, I am the man.
I have no idea what's in granola. I thought it was just granola.
Emo Cowboys coming for you, John Diggle.
They say I'm getting a little bit older. That streaming's a young man game.
Welcome to the Randomizer. Pete, take it away.
All right. Why does it keep putting you there? Let me get you put back in your little circle. Evan Silva, while this draft gets filled here,
we're doing a
I
draft?
realize it's.
Do I need to be in the draft? No.
No, okay, you're good.
Okay.
You're good. We're drafting together. It's been a long time since you've been on the randomizer. Almost 5 years since your infamous appearance, and we've been waiting for the right moment. Do you think now is the right moment?
I guess. I mean, I don't know why anybody would watch this, but you got your slappies, so
wow,
we got to give it to. I mean that in an endearing way, by the way.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I see. The reason that I thought maybe the time was right is because 2 years ago we did Fantasy Feud, and you had a lot of fun with that.
That was fun.
And then you judged on So You Think You Can Tout, and it seemed like you had fun watching some of those videos. And I was like, is Silva a new man? Is he ready for a randomizer experience?
Well, I went into the initial randomizer experience with an objective to be defiant.
Mm-hmm.
And
you succeeded.
I don't feel the need to be defiant this time, although I still don't understand why we're doing this, but that's okay. Because I love you, Pete, above all.
I guess I'd put that question back at you, Evan. I mean, why do we do anything? Why do you record any podcasts? Why do you write any articles? Why?
Oh, geez, to be able to subsist and maintain and continue to pay for the things that I want to get in life.
Same here, Silva. I make a living doing randomizer draft.
Right. Okay.
This is how I pay the bills. You think it's from people signing up for the solver with promo code Pete and my kickback? You think that's how I make my living? Oh my goodness. One more here. Let's get one more so we can get Silva. You're hopping in the car tonight to drive down to St. Louis?
I gotta do my rankings changes, which I think will take like a half hour. Pack up a few things. I'm only gonna be gone for 2 days, and then driving. It's about it depends. Like 4 o'clock on 3 or 4 o'clock on a Thursday in Chicago. It could be tough to get out of. I got to get on I-55. It's a trek to try to get onto I-55. Once I get onto 55, it should be okay.
Incredible. Silva, this is how I know the randomizer gods are shining down on us today. We got the 1-6, which for these prompts, you want to be in the middle part of the board. We want to have time in between.
Yes.
We're already off to a great start. It is time to spin the wheel, Silva, for your first prompt for round 1 here of the randomizer, the redemption randomizer. All right, putting babies in bottoms. This is a multimedia prompt that I'm going to pull up here. We're going to put Stefon Diggs up. Evan must match 2+ athletes with their NFL parents to take who he wants. So let me get this pulled up here, and you'll see what I mean in a second. Okay, these are the babies in question here, and you need to pair them up with their parents.
Oh my God. Okay, I mean, so I'm not just naming who these guys are. So below is the no, you have to match these up. So like first guy here, Brandon Jacobs, right? Which one do you think is his son? Well, Jerome Bettis' son is the guy with the longer hair. The second guy,
Correct.
I believe.
Yes, that's correct.
Yes.
That's correct.
He actually, I think he's at Notre Dame.
Okay.
Brandon Jacobs' child. I mean, I don't know if you.
Who do you think Brandon Jacobs' child?
I'll go with the woman.
Okay. All right.
That's wrong.
That's wrong. Who do you think Jonathan Hayes' daughter is? Or son.
Wait. Okay. Far right.
Yes, you got that. You got that. And then it's Darren Carrington here. Who do you think his child is?
The woman.
All right, let's get the reveal up there. These were actually pretty hard here, producer.
Yeah, that was a little hard.
Let's see. So yeah, here's the reveal. As you got it. So you went, what did you get? 2 of 3? 2+ athletes? You got 2+. We're going to give that to you. So you don't have to take digs. You are going to pass. Who do you want to take? CMC, Amon-Ra, Taylor?
CMC.
All right, let's do CMC here. And I'm going to go over here. You are going to get the pass on this first prompt here. How does it feel? You got 1 prompt under your belt.
Okay.
Feel like we're going to have a good show?
Yeah. We're off to an okay start.
Okay. All right. Okay, start. Let's spin the wheel here.
Are we
Let's
trying to draft a serious fantasy team here?
Yes.
This was an issue on the first one, now that I recall, 5 years ago, because I couldn't understand. Are we trying to draft like a joke team or?
No. The goal is if you were to fail that prompt, you would have had to have selected Stephon Diggs, and all of a sudden the team looks real bad.
Okay.
But if you keep nailing the prompts, you get to make the picks you want, which means you could build a really good team.
Okay.
All right. So let's spin again.
Is this for money? Is this league for money?
It is. It's a $3 self-contained tournament. So I will send you here. Let's go look real quick.
Every dollar counts in this economy.
$20 to first. I will Venmo you 10 if we ship this bad boy, dude.
All right.
All right. Next prompt. We have a multimedia one under our belt. Brother from another mother. Evan calls his former Fantasy Feast co-host Ross Tucker, who helps to make the pick.
Dude. Come on, man. I mean,
I thought you said you weren't going to nag me anymore.
I haven't talked to him in a little while, you know?
Oh, are things actually?
No, but I mean, he's like really busy, you know, like he's got a ton of stuff going on.
Travis Kelce's wedding or something.
Dude, yeah. I mean, he's elevated since the feast, you know? I mean, he's going to be doing like Monday Night Football, I think, within the next 5 years.
Really?
He's
then
a little
it seems
busy,
like
man.
That's a relationship that you should continue to foster.
I can't call him for some joke show on, you know.
Joke show? That's all this
it's like a bit, right? This is a bit. This is like a spoof.
No, this is helping people get better at
I didn't mean to be
football.
Derogatory. I cannot call Ross Tucker right now, though.
Wow.
I mean, like I only contact him for serious things.
Like what? What would be a serious thing?
Like are the Eagles going to get rid of the tush push this year?
Call him up and ask him that.
No.
You could ask him a serious thing.
No.
How about this? What would be something you would need to call him up and ask him about right now? Ask him. How about this?
I wouldn't just call him. I text with him, but I haven't talked to him on the phone in probably a year.
It does feel like he did. I want to say I heard he went to the wedding. Maybe you could say
it looked like he went to the wedding. Yeah, I mean, he put up a picture that made it look like he was going. I mean, he's from that area of Philly. He's like friends with Taylor Swift's dad. Like real good. Like I think they live like in the same cul-de-sac or something like that.
Well, my thought would be you could ask him, because I know you've loved Taylor for years. Maybe you say, when you were at the wedding and you looked deep into her eyes at the altar, did you notice any hesitation, uncertainty? Did it look like maybe she was daydreaming about me while she was reciting her vows?
I mean, are you trying to talk me into calling him? Because, you know, I came on the show to not be defiant. I'm going to have to be defiant here. Like, I'm not calling him on the freaking brink of training camp on a random Thursday I mean, I can't do that, Pete. Like,
that's fine. I get it. I am going to give you the fail prompt. We didn't technically have a punishment.
Wait. Okay. What if I text him?
If you text him and he responds,
what do I text him?
Hey, one of the things that I want to do better in my life is just checking in on friends, and I want to know how you're doing.
No.
All right, this is going to be your punishment. In honor of not calling Ross Tucker, we're going to take tight end Tucker Fisk. How do you feel about that?
No.
Oh, it says he's not even eligible to be picked in this round. Fine, I'll give you Tucker Kraft. I'll be nicer. Give you Tucker Kraft in round 2 for Ross Tucker.
Okay. Sorry. I mean,
what if it was, now I just want to know.
I don't talk to him all the time, like he's got a lot of stuff going on.
If it was Nick Underhill, would you have made the call?
Again, I text with these guys. I text with Nick almost every day.
Yeah.
But to call him, I mean, dude,
That's
he's probably at training camp practice.
Dude, what if you just call him up and you're like, dude, was that report true that Kamara and ETN were splitting reps with the ones yesterday? I mean, so is most of your day just spent texting plugged in beat reporters? Is that how you live your life?
No.
Okay. Well, let's spin again here. We're 1 for 2. Honestly, a better hit rate than we had last time we did this. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, this is another multimedia prompt. Okay, Silva, this is called Evan or Evanescence. I'm going to show you photos, and you must determine if the photo is of you or the rock band Evanescence. If you get 2+ correct, or you're going to have to draft Keenan Allen to bring him back to life here. So let me get these up.
This should be an easy one, right?
Well, let's just say they're kind of obscured here as far as you. So let me show you this. Here's the first one, Evan. Is this Evan or the band Evanescence?
What? I mean, what is going on here?
Is this you or the band Evanescence?
Evanescence.
No, this is you with your sunglasses. Come on, dude. All right.
That's in Provincetown.
I do. I know that photo. It's iconic.
I was next to Pat Thorman on a pedicab smoking cigs.
I remember. Is this Evan Silva or Evanescence?
Evanescence.
Let's see. Drum roll, please. Correct. That's Evanescence. All right, here we go. Is this Evan Silva or Evanescence?
Evanescence.
That's correct. That's Evanescence. Number 4 here. Is this Evan Silva or Evanescence?
Evanescence.
You are on fire now. 3 for 4. Last one here. Evan or Evanescence?
Evanescence.
No, that's you, dude. You still pass. You don't have to take Keenan Allen. You're on the clock.
Good.
Do you want Breece Hall, Flowers, Neighbors, Kyron, Igbuka, T?
We need a RB. We need Breece Hall.
All right, Breece Hall, come on down.
You got to go hard on RBs in this.
Incredible. I can't believe you just guessed Evanescence for every single one. I am upset that you didn't recognize yourself with those glasses. That's your iconic photo, dude.
Oh yeah, no, I needed to zoom out. I was so focused on the burnt nose there. I needed to zoom out. Yeah.
And then this one too, you didn't think that could have been.
It's just been a really long time since I had a hairline like that,
That's true. But there's 2
I was
public
25 there. I was 25.
Hey man. I love it. Shout out to the production team for that one. Evan or Evanescence. Have you ever listened to the band Evanescence?
I mean, I know one of their songs.
Yeah. Okay. Well, guess what? You're going to have to sing it for the next prompt.
No, come on.
I'm kidding.
Gosh. Thank God.
Relax. We're going to spin. We're having fun, Silva. We're having so much fun.
Yes, we are.
All right. Man versus machine. Cue Roshan Johnson. Silva must convince Pete, who is now a robot, who they should pick. I am going to put Roshan Johnson in the queue. We now need to figure out who we are going to pick in the 4th round, Evan. And you thought this show was a joke? What would have given you that idea? Evan, I am your tech support. I helped you fix your monitor, and now you must help me make a selection in round 4.
So we have to wait until we're on the clock for me to, I mean, you know what I mean? There's a bunch of picks here that need to be made.
I would love to have a conversation as opposed to dead air until we pick.
Okay. Yeah, all the good picks are starting to go here. Can you scroll down and we can see the queue a little bit more? A little bit more of the queue.
I will read to you the best available by average draft position. Josh Allen, Tedoroya McMillan, Garrett Wilson, Josh Jacobs, asterisk, legal trouble, Jalen Waddle, Terry McLaurin, Cam Scatabo, asterisk, backflipping issue, Luther Burden, Chicago Bears.
I'd be good with Luther Burden, Mike Evans, Jalen Waddle wouldn't be terrible. You know, we've got 2 RBs on the team. We've got our tight end. You know, we're trying to stack points here, but I mean, all the good RBs, you know, the top RBs, it looks like are gone. We need to start with our stable of wide receivers. Tet would be okay.
What's crazy is if I stopped talking like a robot right now, technically you would have to select Roschon Johnson. The fate of this team is in my hands, as it should be, as we near the singularity. We are on the clock. Did you say you'd like Burden or Evans?
Let's go with Evans with the news of Ricky Pearsall. You know, Stribling is going to get real hot in terms of his ADP skyrocketing, but Mike Evans might actually be the answer.
All right, now I actually do want to get the Silva take because that is the huge news right now. I looked at the updated ETR ranks, like tanked Pearsall down to like the 190s.
Yeah.
Seems real bad, dude.
I mean, I was worried about Pearsall before this. I was not, you know, I was excited about him going into last year. He was 3rd in the NFL in receiving yards after 3 weeks. PCLs are bad. We've seen it time and time again. Kyle Pitts, you know, arguably, you know, played a role in ending Brashad Perryman's career. Brock Bowers, I mean, it essentially sapped him of a year and a half of his career. I mean, the list goes on with PCLs. That's not fun. And he was in a brace all offseason as well. Maybe I should have read the tea leaves even more and not been – I had him like maybe – I don't know, where am I? Like maybe 115 overall right now. He's going to be certainly out of my top 150. I agree with the ETR rankings that maybe still inside the top 200, but not – I'm not trying to draft him at all.
All right, next prompt. The motherfucking Mackey Award. Pete's going to put Eli Stowers in the queue. Silva must name
2020, huh?
5 Mackey Award winners before 2020.
Gosh.
Yeah, that stipulation is that might get you there.
Yeah, geez, man. Oh.
I'm going to pull up the
John
list here.
Mackey did not win his own award.
Oh my gosh. I will tell you before 20. So you had the Stowers, Warren, double Bowers.
I should have known that this was coming.
Come on, you can do this. You like mid. Hey, let me give you a clue. Remember this old Swolecast bit? T-Rex arms. Don't look it up, God. Silva.
I'm not looking it up. I'm not looking it up. I'm looking at a list of teams. So I just have. I'm not trying to cheat.
Okay. You didn't get this clue, Silva? Old T-Rex arm bit from the Swolecast back when you were on?
I mean, the little kid who played with Jameis Winston at Florida State. I can't even remember his name now.
Nick O'Leary?
Yeah, the stuff that happened like before the pandemic is like hard for me to remember. For some reason, there's like a mental block on things that happened before 2019, 2020. I will go with,
You can do this. You can do this. There's multiple of these guys from the mid 2000s that are still very fantasy relevant players. It's like 4 tight ends going.
Mark Andrews definitely won it. Okay.
Yes, that's 1. You're going to have to get 4. I gave you Nick O'Leary. You're going to have to give 3 more within the next 20 seconds.
20 seconds? No, dude.
There's
I'm not going to get
2 of them that are going between like pick 150 and 170 in current drafts right now.
I mean, I'm not going to get it.
Okay. All right.
God,
well, Eli
what a
Stowers is
failure.
going to. Here's the list, dude.
Oh, my God.
Hunter
I don't
Henry.
even want to look at it. Hunter
TJ
Henry,
Hawkinson.
TJ Hawkinson.
Tyler Eifert, Austin Safarian Jenkins. Your Notre Dame guys, man.
I know. Gosh.
Jake Butt.
This is horrible. This is embarrassing. I want to apologize to everyone about this. This is pathetic that I did not get that. Jake Butt, yep.
Yeah. Hey, it's hard, man. It's hard, but I mean, I guess it's no longer your bit. I don't think it's no longer your bit. Sorry to hear it, Silva. You know?
Yeah.
Daigle came on the randomizer, I think it was last year, and said maybe the game had passed him by. Maybe the motherfucking Mackey Award, man. Maybe it's passed you by. Tough. All right. We're going to move on, though. This is a forward-thinking show, Evan. You got this. All right. Daigle's day out. Cue the next Daigle-ass player. This is another multimedia one. Evan must name 3+ of the pictured locations that Daigle frequents after his weekend long runs to take who he wants. This is something here. All right, let me get these pictures ready. Okay. This is called Daigle's Day Out.
Are these like locations in Chicago or?
Correct. So you'll see here when I pull this up.
This is impossible, Pete.
I mean, it's not. With that attitude, it might be. With that attitude, do you recognize this location?
Oh my God. Dude, I'm not going to get any of this. All right, we got Clark Street. Can we get some more street names here? Nope, we only got Clark Street.
Yeah. You know what?
Yeah,
what could this be? Look at the photo. We'll zoom in.
Okay, is that Soldier Field? No.
It's the Lincoln Park Zoo. It's the Lincoln Park Zoo.
Okay.
Okay. Next up, here we go. I want you to get this one. You got to get this one.
I mean, it's Wrigley Field.
Correct. Wrigley Field. Here's number 3. We have the Kennedy Expressway. We have West Fullerton Avenue. We have a building near the water here.
Okay, that should be, Damien or Damon?
Damien.
Really?
Unless the producers had a typo.
I think they messed it up.
Uh-oh. This is a spot Daigle goes after a long run, maybe having to do some shopping.
Give me another clue.
It's Costco. All right, here we go.
Dude, I live right by. It's Damon.
Okay, it's Damon. Yeah, producers are fired. Next one here. This is again Damon and North Milwaukee Avenue here.
Yeah, this is I think this is more like Wicker Park area. That's like where he lives, I think.
Peace Pizzeria.
Yeah, right. Yep. Yeah, we're talking like Wicker Park, Bucktown. Yeah, Peace Pizza.
Last one.
Which he has talked smack about, by the way, and it's a great place. And during our ETR retreat, we brought all the guys to go to Peace Pizza. Everybody loved it after Daigle had been talking smack. So no one takes Daigle's restaurant recommendations seriously anymore.
All right, this is the final one. You did fail this prompt, but can you spot this last location here, 25th Ave and West North Ave here? I hope you've never been to this place.
I don't look at overhead maps of the city.
Really? Have you ever been to Hooters, Evan?
Yes, but there's not one in the city anymore, I don't think.
Okay, well, according to this, there's one right here.
Okay, there might be one left in the city. Yeah.
There's one left.
Hooters is a dying restaurant, unfortunately.
Why do you think that is?
I have a long explanation for why that happened. That we don't need to get into here.
I would love to hear. Are you saying we went woke?
It got canceled.
Hooters got canceled.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. There you go. All right. So you did have to draft Eli Stowers. So this is your team so far, Silva. CMC, Breece Hall, I don't know when Jadarian Price ended up on this team. We just missed a prompt because we were spending so long doing that. That's just how it goes, but I hope you like Jadarian Price. Next clue. Next prompt. Man is a machine. Cue Travis Hunter or a special teams player. Evan shares a fitness or life hack that others would be surprised to hear to take who he wants. Do you have a fitness tip? Do you have a life hack? Something you can share with the chat?
Well, actually, one thing that I've been doing recently is, in order to not eat like after like 6 or 7 p.m. at night, brushing my teeth for some reason like takes away, the want to like eat some sort of a snack at like 9 or 10 p.m. And it really works. Also, like waking up in the morning, the first thing you do, brush your teeth, maybe removes that when you wake up from some hunger. And it's been working pretty good.
I love that one there. It's man, because then you say to yourself, like anytime if I've, say you get the munchies and then you're like, oh man, now I need to go and brush my teeth again after eating. That seems like a pain in the ass. Yeah. Yeah. I like that one. That's a good one. There you go. Nice tip there from Silva. All right. I'm going to take Travis Hunter out of the queue. You're going to get to pick whoever you want. You have CMC, Breece Hall, and Jadarian Price. You were just gifted while we were looking at Hooters locations in Chicago. Only one wide receiver, Mike Evans. You do have Tucker Kraft and Eli Stowers. Marvin Harrison, the top of the ranks here. Does he still got it, man, or is Marv just toast?
I mean, it's got to be mental with him because he was a truly dominant player in college and, for multiple seasons and was the 4th pick in the draft. And things have just not gone well for him. I think it's in his own head. So I don't think it's a talent issue.
Do you want to take him? Pollard, Warren, Addison, Reed, Pierce, we're on the clock.
We're dying for wide receiver help. So let's take a chance on Marv.
All right, there it is, Marv. Yeah, I saw that same video. I think it was Scott Barrett had shared it where he's just like, all I do is focus on the negative and I never think about anything positive.
And then I think it was today, Mike LaFleur talking about how he sees a lot of Puka in Michael Wilson. So they're already, probably need to get Michael Wilson maybe ahead of Marvin Harrison at this point.
There you go. Yeah. Not good there for Marv.
Maybe a change of scenery or something. Get him out of Arizona. I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah. All right. This is called So You Think You Can Pout. Put the next prima donna wide receiver in the queue. Pete and Evan must complain about all of the good picks others are taking off the board until their next turn to take who they want. So first of all, who's a good prima donna wide receiver these days? Is it Diggs? Is it Ayuk? Is there somebody else in here that's a good prima donna?
Ayuk just lost his mind. I don't even think that he's a prima donna.
Diggs is a prima donna, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
All right, which wide receiver? I'm going to start complaining. Let's see here. Okay, can I really complain about Cortland Sutton coming off the board? They took Dak. They took Dak from us. That pisses me off. RJ Harvey, Tony Pollard. Are you pissed off about losing out on any of these picks?
Jaden Reed would have been a good addition for us.
Yeah. He would have. Basically any wide receiver with a pulse would be a good addition for this team. Are you on team Jaden Reed, Evan, or team Matthew Golden?
I'll take any of them because I think that those guys are, this year, no more rotation stuff at wide receiver, no 4 or 5 man wide receiver rotation in Green Bay. Like those 3 dudes, Jaden Reed, Golden, and Watson are going to play the vast majority of the snaps. And I think the Packers are going to throw the ball more, and those guys are going to benefit. I'll take any of them.
I don't know about this prompt, but I do have to circle back because OG Man's fans.
Yeah, there's a bunch of reasons why big things happen. So this absolutely could have contributed to. I think it has. It's also like, younger people do not like go sit at a bar and watch sports as much as they used to. And sit at a bar and like drink all day and watch sports like they used to. There's a lot of reasons why Hooters is kind of gone.
For the audio listeners, Jason's theory is Hooters is gone because every young horny dude has a phone with porn and all the breasts he needs. We don't look at JCPenney catalog bra section to get our rocks off nowadays. I feel like that's, given the wing quality, kind of the short end of the stick. Can't you just go for the good wings?
I don't think that young people want to go to bars anymore like they used to.
It's an epidemic. Wow, they don't want boobs. They don't want bars. They don't want wings.
Well,
what happened to the men?
The boobs aren't like they used to be because Hooters got canceled. So it's just there's a lot of things that went into that.
Yeah.
The demise of a massively popular chain. I mean, it's not just one reason. It's like 14 different reasons. Here,
I thought this prompt was going to be pouting about the wide receivers we get sniped on, and actually we're still just pouting about Hooters going to the wayside. So I'm actually going to give us a pass for this one because there was pouting involved. It just involved Hooters. I'll take Diggs out of the queue. Worthy, Michael Wilson, Josh Downs, Jacoby Myers, Pittman. What wide receiver should we go with?
Let's take Downs.
Yeah.
Good rhetoric on him so far in training camp.
Oh, we got sniped.
No,
now we're really pouting. Ugh.
All right, let's go with Pittman then.
Yeah, Pittman. I want to say I was just listening to the Establish the Edge podcast, and were they saying you have even Pittman ahead of Metcalf in your ranks?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Pittman's a much better fit for what Aaron Rodgers does nowadays than DK Metcalf.
Yeah. So it is like, will you have close to a full fade on Metcalf then, just with him being more expensive?
He's got to fall past his ADP.
Yeah. Yeah. And where are you at on the, one of the memes has been, ETR being above market on Jeremy Bernard. Do you like him as a player?
Oh, I like him okay. I don't know. I've probably done 40 drafts. I think I've got him maybe like 3 times, but I mean, I like him okay. I do think that there's some truth to the Roman Wilson opening the season in the slot over him.
Yeah, people keep commenting that because I have a lot of Jeremy Bernard, so I might need to dig into that more. All right, next prompt, round 9, Gary, Indiana. Cue a Gary or a Garrett. I'll take care of that. Evan gives an impassioned speech about his feelings of the Bears moving to Gary, including evidence as to why it's a good or bad idea to take who he wants. Do you have any takes on the Bears
they're not
moving
to Gary? They're moving to Hammond, Indiana.
Okay, and how do you feel
which I mean
about
is right
that?
next door, but in the interest of being specific,
please.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Indiana is a more business-friendly state than is Illinois at this point, and the Bears think that they have an opportunity to make more money there, and that's what the Bears are built to do. And the Bears are they have, one of the smallest stadiums in the NFL. It might be the smallest stadium in the NFL, and they're hemorrhaging money compared to other NFL teams because of that, because it's impossible to park, because there's no really nightlife around Soldier Field right now. And Illinois kind of acted like they were never going to lose the Bears, like the Bears would never leave. And they thought they had it in the bag with Arlington Heights, and they kind of blew it. And I think that the favorite right now would be Hammond, Indiana. I do still think that there's a little bit of a chance because the Bears paid a bunch of money to buy real estate in Arlington Heights, Illinois. I think $250 million, but they could sell that real estate too, make that money back, and go to Hammond and make more money in the business-friendlier state.
All right, you passed. Do you want to stack up Brock Purdy as your first quarterback with CMC and Evans, or get another wide receiver?
Sure, Purdy.
All right, let's do it. So how far is that commute then for most people?
It's not going to be
Chicago?
As big of a deal as people think it is.
Okay.
It's not bad.
Okay. Do you go to a lot of Bears games generally?
No. I have been to a preseason game and a playoff game where I sat in the press box when I was working for NBC, and that's it. I mean, I got to work on Sundays. You know that.
Oh, I thought you just were hitting Hooters, tossing a few back.
No.
It is the thing too. It's I live not far from Foxborough, but it's just I never take advantage of it because Sundays are too busy. And so then it's all right, then you look for an island game. And then it's Sunday night's busy. And then it's it ends up being just a Thursday or Monday. And then Monday, you're do I want to be out on a Monday? And then it's okay, Thursday night. It's just narrows it down quickly.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you're out late on a Monday night or a Thursday night, like it might affect your next day too.
Exactly.
You know, and then you're losing a day and a half. It's I don't go to NFL games.
All right, are you okay? Cue the 10th available running back. Evan must subtweet Josh Norris. Are you okay? And an announcement about his move to Yahoo to take who Evan wants. This has become an infamous meme in the randomizer streets. Can you hit Josh Norris with an "Are you okay" on Twitter?
So because they butchered the Twitter name here.
Yeah.
Do I have to tweet at Josh Norris?
Yeah, no, we would like you to fix the typo in your tweet.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay, then how about you do it as it said here, right to Josh Norris with 2 S's.
I mean, then everyone's going to see that.
No, well, if you write to him, like if you do it like this, then only people who follow this.
Right, I'll just do it, man. I'll just do it.
Look at this. See, this is growth. This is why we called this the redemption. And we have Isaiah Pacheco is who you're going to get if you don't send this tweet. So just press send carefully.
Okay.
All right. You seem like you're really struggling with composing this tweet.
Okay.
I can't wait to see this. This reveal is going to get. All right, we're on the clock. We got to find out, has the tweet been sent? Oh, no. 20 seconds to send this tweet. Otherwise, what? Isaiah Pacheco.
Okay. Texting now.
Texting?
I mean...
I'm refreshing rapidly.
All right. All right. I sent it.
Okay. All right. You did it. Okay. Quick. Who do you want? You want Wan'Dale Robinson, Casey Concepcion?
Concepcion.
Shit. I gave you Wan'Dale Robinson.
It's okay.
It's not Isaiah Pacheco though.
Okay, good.
Here it is. Are you okay? The infamous callback to the old tweet there. Incredible.
Oh my God,
stuff.
Everybody's retweeting it. This is ridiculous.
That's right, brother. That is right. All right, I'm going to recap the team. Then we're going to spin again. Evan Silva is having the time of his life on the randomizer. It is the redemption randomizer. Brock Purdy at quarterback, CMC, Breece Hall, Jadarian Price at running back, Mike Evans, Marvin Harrison, Michael Pittman Jr., Wan'Dale Robinson, and then tight ends, Tucker Kraft, Eli Stowers. Other than reaching massively for your tight ends, you're doing good here, man. Let's see here. The Wheel Bully. Put a bruiser running back or tight end in the queue. To take who he wants, Evan must provide a review of Pete's Wheel applet. So just so you know, Evan, we used to use that like free thing, Wheel of Names. You just go to a website or whatever. I built this. I vibe coded this.
Yeah.
Via artificial intelligence. And so I want you to give a review of how you think I've done. Something you like, something you dislike, maybe a feature you'd like to see me add to the randomizer here. Go ahead and critique my coding skills.
So I got to think about your wheel that you created here and come up with an opinion.
I want this overall tech experience. I mean, I know you haven't been watching the show, but since you were last on, our tech, we've really upped our game here.
I mean, it looks great, man.
Thank you.
I don't have anything to, I don't have any criticisms, or can I just be positive and it's awesome?
Yeah,
like
I would love
it.
Can you leave a 5-star review in the App Store?
Yeah. I mean, I'll try to figure out how to do that. Yeah.
No, I mean, so it's just, this is what it used to be, right? We used to go to, Wheel of Names like this, and I'd have to go to the browser and come back. And now the wheel just pops up here in front of us, and the prompt actually goes down here. You see that?
I still have a bottle opener, a randomizer bottle opener.
Yeah. One of these?
Yes, sir.
That's right. Do you use it?
No, not like I used to.
All right. Well, because all you did was say glowing things about the new randomizer digs, you are going to get to pick whoever you want. Wide receivers, you're looking at like Shakir, Coker, and Diggs, Shaheed as well. Tight end, you got the Goddard, Andrews, Ferguson, a couple of Mackey Award winners in there. Quarterback, Malik Willis, Shuck. Anyone catch your eye there?
I mean, are we getting to the cliff drop period at quarterback a little bit?
A little bit, yeah. You want to grab a Willis or Shuck? Stroud?
No. Let's get another wide receiver. Just take the wide receiver.
Shakir, Coker, Diggs, or Shahid. All right, let's get
Diggs.
Coker.
Okay, I don't care.
Coker. Man, the Brazel stuff, what a buzzkill that is, huh?
Yeah, that sucks for him.
Brutal. Are there any other, we mentioned the 49ers stuff. Are there any other kind of rankings updates that you're looking to make? Are you going to be aggressive on Neighbors?
Pretty aggressive. I mean, I at least want to be in line maybe a little bit behind ADP on him, and I think he's going to go 2-3 turn at this point. I think he's playing week 1.
Yep.
I'm going to drop Mahomes a little bit. I don't know. I got a whole list. Oh, I'm moving up Laporta. Laporta a lot. I'm moving up Laporta a lot.
Oh, just on any news or
I want Lions dudes on my teams this year. Like I want to make sure that I'm at least at worst at ADP on every important Lions guy.
I like it, man. What the stuff, just the secondary being bad, the easy schedule, all the big team totals.
Yeah, and I like, we had Brandon Thorne on to talk about the offensive line. Drew Petzing last year was letting Jacoby Brissett drop back to pass 50 times a game. What's he going to do with Jared Goff? Jared Goff is like, he has his limitations, but if you're talking about a pocket passer, I mean, he's like the prototype pocket passer. He's going to be throwing a lot this year.
All right, here's this prompt. It's called Buddy Comedy. Goofy and Mitchell from So You Think You Can Tout, they wooed you with their buddy comedy adventures in Atlanta, including a trip to Magic City. If you planned a day for you and Levitan, what would be on the itinerary? No work, just play. What are you guys doing? Where are you taking Levitan? Levitan rolls up into Chicago. You say, we're going to have ourselves a day, Levy.
Huh. I have like a sick gym that I go to, and I know that he likes to be athletic, and he likes to move around. So I'd probably take him to the gym. There's all kinds of stuff to do. They got an massive outdoor pool, massive indoor pool.
All right.
They got sick they have like tennis tournaments there. Like he'd love it.
Where are you guys getting lunch after?
What?
Where are you getting lunch after the gym?
Yeah, there's a restaurant in the gym.
Whoa, a restaurant in the gym. Wow.
Yeah, it's an awesome gym.
And then I assume you guys are just and then you're taking a nap at the gym and then doing dinner at the gym.
At the gym. Some people go to the gym and work there like all day. They just like live at the gym.
Is it a Lifetime? It does sound kind of like a Lifetime Fitness.
It's not Lifetime, it's better.
Okay, there you go. All right. That actually, it doesn't have quite the fireworks that I'd expect from a day out with Levitan, but Levitan, right? Levitan doesn't want to get wild. He's not wanting to get belligerent.
No.
Okay. All right. I think that was true and honest.
After we part ways with Levitan, I know who to call to finish the night off right,
Who is getting that call? Was,
no.
Hey, you want to swing by, fix my monitor, and then head to Hooters? All right. Sam Darnold, Cam Ward, if you want to grab a quarterback here. Stribling is obviously rocketing up these days. Omar Cooper.
Can we afford to pass? I mean, I think we don't want to hit the cliff drop at quarterback. It gets real bad.
Yeah, so the question is, do you like naked Stroud or Darnold, or would you reach to stack up Young?
Pittman.
Oh, yeah.
And no one wants to draft Aaron Rodgers, understandably.
We can wait on Rodgers. I will say that his ADP is 40
Well, did
picks
Stribling
later.
just go?
No, he's here. You want to grab Stribling?
Take Stribling.
Let's do it. Let's have the Stribling conversation. What's the official Silva stance? Overdrafted by everyone who, does prospecting, and yet the runway is just absolutely clear for this dude right now.
Yeah, and he's big. He's like 6'2", 6'3", 210, and he ran 4.36. And look, I understand from an analytical standpoint, he doesn't look great, from a production standpoint in college. Sorry, I'm just getting over this cold, which I need to shed before I go meet the baby. What are we doing this?
Yeah, no, I mean,
he's big and fast. He can block. He'll get on the field. Ricky Pearsall is out of commission. Boom, DeJuan Stribling on the field. I thought even before Pearsall went down, he was going to be the starting slot receiver day one for the 49ers.
Yeah. I mean, do you think at this point, if the Pearsall, they have to be in the market to sign a free agent, right?
Yeah, they might bring in Debo.
Bring him back. Yeah. Which then is kind of interesting because the way the team's talking about Stribling is like a Debo type where they're like, he's big, he's physical, he can block and stuff. But I guess we'll cross that bridge when it comes. All right, we contain multitudes. Round 13 prompt. Evan is known for his football knowledge. To take who he wants, Evan must share an interest he has, which the chat would be surprised to hear. Basically, any secret hobbies, interests. Otherwise, take a Joker or Swiss Army knife player. What's something you're into these days that people might not know?
Collecting like sports memorabilia.
Ooh, okay.
And even like sports cards. And I don't know if you can see, this one just came in the mail. Can you see that?
Hey, I'm going to put it up on the screen.
Look at that.
Who is
That's
that?
A Diana Rossini Topps Allen and Ginter refractor.
What? Did you buy that on eBay?
Yeah.
Wow. How much did that cost you?
Only going to go up in value.
How much did that cost you?
$4 plus, including shipping.
And you accuse me of doing bits, and my man's out here buying Diana Rossini cards off of eBay with his free time.
Well, I tried to get Adam and Taylor to try to get her on the roster.
That's what I heard
at
from
ETR, and we talked about it, but we didn't make it happen in the end, and so I just wanted to have that memento.
Evan, I say this sincerely. I would have paid so much money to hear that conversation of you pitching Taylor on adding Rossini. All right, we are on the clock here. The quarterback stuff. Do you want to get Bryce Young or Aaron Rodgers? Who do you like more with the stacked up quarterback? Or
we probably should take both, but we'll take Aaron Rodgers to stack. No, Bryce Young. We'll take Bryce Young. Yeah, because we got Coker.
Yeah, and we could still get Rodgers coming back. What was Taylor? Did Taylor laugh when you pitched that, or did he hear you?
I first texted him about it, and he was like, and he responded, "I'll think about it." So he was at least mildly receptive to it at first. And then we had our retreat and we talked about it. It was just kind of a joke. We were arguing about how much she would cost. And I said that I would take a pay cut. You know how our president doesn't take a salary? Well, I was gonna offer to not take a salary
to cover Rossini's insurance. Yeah. Incredible. Also, just on the Stribling stuff, this report just came out from Underdog here. Ricky Pearsall update. At this point, I think it's reasonable, rational, logical for the 49ers to not expect Ricky Pearsall to make any contribution in 2026. I don't know how reputable this guy is. He's got 172,000
He's the greatest 49ers beat writer ever.
So Pearsall, it's GG's. It's done.
Yeah.
Do you know how sad that is, Evan? You used to be able to remind us all that this guy got shot every single time his name came up in a fantasy football conversation. You're not going to be able to do that this year.
I mean, I was already kind of not in on him because I saw him practicing all offseason in a brace, and I know the history of PCLs, so it's not really going to ruin any of my takes or anything like that. it's just sad because I think someone was talking about it yesterday. Like Ricky Pearsall played 5 years in college. He never missed a game due to injury. So it's just bad luck, and it's bad luck for the PCL.
All right, we have another prompt to do here. This is called We the People. Cue the next 3 Patriots in reverse order. That's Mac Hollins, Demario Douglas, and Kayshon Boutte. For each item Evan can bring back of Revolutionary Era or patriotic significance, clear a player from the queue. This is basically, do you have any Americana memorabilia within reach? You can clear the queue for each item that you bring back. You got flags, do you got lapels, do you got buttons, you got mugs, you got pennants, trinkets. I need to see your patriotism on display now. Otherwise, we will celebrate by drafting a man who does not wear shoes.
I mean, I
thought you were an American.
How
I
many,
thought you were
how
a
many
Patriot.
things do you need?
3 to not have to draft one of these Patriots, but 1 to not have to draft Mac Hollins. You got anything? What are you eating?
You get that?
No.
What?
I didn't. Oh, USA? Okay, Mac Hollins is coming out of the queue. Is that all we had?
Yeah, I mean, there's probably a decent Patriot to take, right?
Yeah, it's
I mean, there's
you're
other
gonna
stuff around here, but
you're right. You're gonna
you just
take
don't want to
Demario
take Mac
Douglas.
Hollins.
Yeah, you're gonna take Demario Douglas. That's the punishment.
What?
Yep. I told you. You don't want to play ball. You're gonna have to take one of these dust ball Patriots wide receivers. That was the prompt, sir.
Okay.
What do you make of the Kayshon Boutte star of training camp buzz?
I mean, I think that he can win downfield, and that's what that's the way that he was used last year. And I mean, I'm not surprised that he's winning downfield with, in practices with no pads on and Drake May back healthy. I think Drake May was playing through an injury in the Super Bowl. And so, I mean, it's not surprising. That's how Kayshon Boutte wins.
Yeah. All right, there you go. This prompt for round 15 is called We're Here to Draft a Good Team. Cue Tyler Good, son. Evan must describe the defining feature of a good team in 2026 to take who he wants. Evan, what comprises a good team? What do you need to accomplish in a draft for it to be good?
God. Getting phone calls here.
Is it Ross?
No. Okay.
What's the defining feature of a good team? Is it value?
Oh.
Is it stacking? Is it your player targets? Is it young players? What makes a good team?
I just think it's very important to get at least 2 stud high touchdown scoring RBs.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think that you can survive with that, especially in the format that we're playing right now. And ideally 3. And then I think that if you get 3 or 4, you can use different positional allocation to different and get deeper at, draft 8 wide receivers or 3 tight ends. I mean, that's the way that I've been kind of approaching. I want to get 3 dogs at RB at a minimum 2.
Okay, I do want to talk about that. We are on the clock. You want to grab Rodgers? He does come all the way back to us here.
Sure.
So on that thing, so looking at the board, assuming you get 3 running backs to start, and I'm going to try to work within the normal constraints of ADP. What would you like better? Like back half of the board, you get like this Genty, Barkley, ETN, or front half of the board, you get Gibbs, Jeremiah Love, Breece Hall. Which of those 3 sides, if you start 3 running backs, front half or back half of the board?
What?
I'm telling you 3 running back viable starts, 1 from the 101, 1 from the back, and I'm asking you which you like better. Gibbs, Jeremiah Love, and Breece Hall versus Genty, Barkley, Travis Etienne.
They're about even.
Okay, good talk. I'm glad we could.
I'll take the Gibbs side because it has Gibbs.
Okay. All right. Silva. I'm just trying to make conversation.
Okay, I'm sorry. No, I'm a little bit deterred. It was my kid calling, and I need her to be ready when I go get her from dance class, as opposed to I got to do this, I got to do that. You know what I mean?
For sure.
How old's your kid now?
She's 3.5.
Okay, well, never mind. My kid's 14, and I need her ready because we're gonna go hit traffic after I get her, and we don't want to be. You know what I mean? We got to be.
Oh,
ready.
I get it.
Yeah.
It's so funny you say that with daughters in dance class. So this morning I was running errands with April, and we walked by this dance studio, and I assume it's like summer camp or whatever. And it was like Irish step dancing. And I was like, oh, April, look in there. It's the girls, they're doing their dancing and stuff. And she was like, no, she was like, so it's like whatever is happening in there with this Irish step dancing, she wanted nothing to do with it. But it sounds like your daughter has taken to dancing.
Huge. I mean, all her friends are in dance class.
That's awesome. How old is she now? Is she in high school? Oh, geez, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, we have 3 more picks, and then I will let you get back to living your life. But before then, family reunion. Q and Evan or Taylor. To take who he wants, Evan must propose where ETR should hold its next summer retreat. To Taylor KB, another typo here, production team. I should have fixed that up. Where should the next? You guys have done Colorado. You just did Michigan. Where should the next one be?
Oh man, I think we should go back to New Buffalo.
Really, it was that good?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm biased because that's very convenient for me. I mean, I get there in $1.20.
Okay.
But, yeah, I would go back.
Sell me on New Buffalo
or Michigan City, Indiana.
Okay, sell me on it as someone who's not been to either of those locations.
It reminds me a lot of really like Cape Cod.
Okay.
And Lake Michigan, where from that location, looks like the ocean. I mean, legitimately, like the sand beach. It reminds me of it's like a. Have you seen the show Widow's Bay? By the way,
dude, I've heard great things. I have not.
It reminds me so
awesome?
much of not Provincetown because Provincetown's fucking wild, right?
Yes.
But those cottages, that area, those streets, all the houses, I mean, it's based in the same location, but it's really cool to watch that and be like, oh, they showed the lobster pot in Provincetown that's like the best place to eat.
Oh yeah.
And but they had that in the show.
That's awesome. Can't wait to watch that. I was hanging out. Thorman came over the other day. He said you might be your guys' trip is later to Cape Cod this year.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to make it. It's like September 27th, which is just ridiculous. Or mid-September. I mean, there's no bye weeks or anything, so I don't think it's happening.
Silva, we're back on the clock. We should probably get another running back here. Tucker, Ray Davis,
Sure.
Katron Allen, Lloyd, Emmett Johnson. Any of these guys strike your fancy?
Lloyd.
All right, let's do Marshawn Lloyd here. Yeah, that's a bummer when Thorman. I mean, the Cape in September is awesome, but with football,
I've heard great things.
It's tough.
I can't do that.
Yeah. All right, we have 2 more prompts here on the randomizer. We have a 3-4-7-2 build. Honestly, not the worst team here by Silva. He did have to take Demario Douglas. He did take Tucker Kraft at pick 19. He took Eli Stowers at pick 54. But you're kind of cooking here. I think your redemption tour, it's working. Let's see if we can land the plane, Silva.
Okay.
All right, this is called Chicago Dog. Cue a dog pound Brown. Evan must tell a story about a person or business in his neighborhood that has that dog in them before the next pick. You got a local business. You got a restaurant, a bartender, a waiter, someone at the convenience store you see all the time, the bodega, anything in that vein. Your personal trainer.
What?
Is there anyone in your community that you talk to regularly that you would like to shout out for having that dog in him? Is there someone who works hard for you? Maybe a neighborhood boy who mows your lawn, Evan.
No, I don't have a lawn anymore.
Okay.
I mean, gosh, what?
I would not let this prompt trip you. This was not supposed to be a gotcha prompt, Evan. This is literally just to say, I mean, I see that this guy who drops off my Amazon packages, man, I feel like he could run a 4.340. This guy has his dog in him. I mean, it could be anyone in your life. We will take Isaiah Bond if you can't shout out a single person that you interact with.
I don't really know anybody who really has that dog in them. I don't know about.
What about Waz? What about Daigle?
I mean, Daigle doesn't have that dog in him. Waz maybe a little bit, but I don't know. I don't know, man. I'll say my brother who I'm going to visit, like who just is about to have his kid. I mean, he's a good kid, and he he's going to be a great dad. Yeah, it's in a neighborhood, in a completely different state. But I'm actually going to fail you on that. I'm giving you Isaiah Bond. That's fine. I deserve to fail.
You did deserve to fail that. But guess what? You're about to be put out of your misery. There's only one more prompt left, Evan. You have made it to the end of the randomizer road. This is called L for Leone. Q Walter Payton, M-O-T-Y. What does M-O-T-Y stand for again?
M of the year?
M of the year? Dak Prescott or Russell Wilson? Year. Man of the year. That's what it has to be. Evan must apologize to Leone for calling Mike a soulless spreadsheet socialist to take who he wants. Do you want to offer up an apology to Leone, or would you rather draft Russell Wilson? Those are your two options. Apologize or Russell Wilson.
In what form do I have to apologize to Leone?
For calling him a spreadsheet, a soulless spreadsheet socialist.
In what form?
It just verbally right here to me, to the camera, to the audience.
Yeah. Sorry, Leone.
Anything else you'd like to offer up?
I mean, dude, Leone, he took some time off and he came back yesterday and he was like talking mad smack to me. Like the first thing that he did was he started to talk smack to me. So, I mean, we're working through it. We'll work through it, but we're not on the greatest terms right now.
Okay. All right. That's good to know. I mean, I forget. I feel like it was announced somewhere. Did Adam say it? Are you guys going to maybe have more frequent man versus machine content coming up?
Oh, yes, we are. Yes, we are.
That's fun.
During the regular season.
Okay. All right. Has that been firmed up or the details still being worked out?
I can't reveal anything past that.
Okay. But you did say it was going to be you two and then Rossini's going to be moderating?
I wish.
All right. We're going to make our final selection here, and then we're going to get Evan on the road trip to visit his brother, who apparently has that dog in him. 3-4-8-2, Evan, Brock Purdy, Bryce Young, Aaron Rodgers, CMC, Breece Hall, Jadarian Price, Marshawn Lloyd, Mike Evans, Marvin Harrison, Michael Pittman, Wan'Dale Robinson, Jalen Coker, DeJon Stribling, Demario Douglas, Isaiah Bond, Tucker Kraft, Eli Stowers. What position do you think we need to land this plane?
We only have Tucker Kraft and Eli Stowers.
Yeah. You want a third tight end?
Gesicki would be okay.
Okay. Yeah, Gesicki would be good. Do you feel the same, Cliff? I feel like once Gesicki's gone and you're to Parkinson, Ingram, Knox, it gets real dicey.
I've taken a little bit of Ingram with my last pick, but I do not like it.
Yeah, that feels gross. Feels real gross. What about, I've heard some people, do you do a little of the Darnell Washington? No. Any love for him? No. Okay. All right. Do you want Gesicki to be the final pick if he's here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, Evan, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming back. Would I say we crushed it? Maybe not, but would I say there was redemption? Was it progress from what we did over 4.5 years ago? I say we come back, we do this in another 4.5 years and see how it goes then.
In another 4.5 years.
I mean, that's kind of what we're on here. Yeah.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay. All right. We'll see if we get sniped here. Want to make sure you get this last selection. I know how much it means to you. We do get Mike Gesicki. Here's the final squad. I need your final thoughts. Purdy, Bryce Young, Aaron Rodgers, CMC, Breece Hall, Jadarian Price, Marshawn Lloyd, Evans, Marvin Harrison, Pittman, Wan'Dale Robinson, Coker, Stribling, Demario Douglas, Isaiah Bond, Tucker Kraft, Eli Stowers, Mike Gesicki. How did you do?
Did okay.
Yeah. Did you have fun?
Yeah, I mean, parts of it were fun. Yeah.
Okay, good. That's all that matters, right? I just want you to have fun.
Yeah, I mean, and also that, hopefully the show wasn't terrible.
No, I don't think it was.
Okay.
I think this is the show that we all wanted, that we all deserved, and that we all enjoyed. That's how I feel, Evan.
Okay. Good.
Evan, what would you like to plug? As you know, this audience, I mean, they'll purchase anything, brother. They'll really buy anything. You want them to buy your 150 ranks?
Sure. Buy the Establish the Run draft kit. Thank you.
There it is. And thank you, everyone. Appreciate you all. This is my last show for the week. I'm heading to Austin to hang out with the goddamn ship chasers this weekend. I will say, Silva, you mentioned
Are you
being
going
in
to
the
try
car.
to get up on Kill Tony or what?
Tony Hinchcliffe, one of the biggest hacks in the world. No, I think I'm good. Sorry, is that your guy?
No, I mean, no.
No, but I did After Dark with Mike Show.
But I do think you could be funny on that show, though.
Thank you. I'll work on my 1 minute. It'll be my 1 minute. I'll be like, I just did this podcast with this guy, Evan Silva. All right. That's how I'm going to start the set. But dude, I did After Dark with Mike Shope last night. He's going to be in Chicago for the big card show this weekend.
I'm going to be out of town.
Oh man, you guys are ships we're all ships passing in the sea. All right, Silva, appreciate you. Shout out everybody in the chat. I'll see you, I guess, Monday for Best Ball Breakfast. Have a great rest of your weekend. Silva, safe travels. We'll see you guys next time on the Randomizer.